Hello, I'm Eagle Gardens 1 on Instagram, and this is fucking Talking Shit with Eagle, episode 355.5, the wormhole. How you guys doing? Hopefully we have a few of you guys popping back in, getting those notifications, ready to come back and have a little fun and smoke with me. Of course, you listen to a little bit of who the hell is this? This Zepparella. Sounds stupid sometimes. Zepparella Cashmere is what I'm listening to. Ill Juster 420. Comfortably numb. How you guys doing? I need to get the hell out of Top Chat. Or yeah. Jack Greenstock. Cheers, my friend. I have some concentrates. I hear a fucking dab song calling my name. The email is warming up. It has been a long day. I am fucking ready to get high. What are you guys smoking on? Please let me know. All 9. I see me. Change it. Just shorten it for me. Mr. Bingus, how you doing, my friend? Cheers to you as well. Had some fun, some safe travels today up and down the state. Got to talk to some great folks. Man, I got to see my beautiful daughter. Got 2 of my 3 daughters got to hang out and spend some time today. It was a beautiful fucking almost 70-degree day here in Michigan. I don't see how much better it can get, to be honest with you. Cheers to everybody watching this. Cheers to everybody that may be watching this in the future. I greatly appreciate you all, man. Gotta be vocal with that shit. Legend, OG flower, and banana split dabs. That shit sounds good. Oh, Jack, I've got something right up your alley a little bit. Fucking cherry fritter. I need to read what that one is. Cherry fritter, which was cherry pie OG times the apple fritter. I was like, oof, that sounds dangerous, and it was greasy as fuck. I was like, yes, please. I got some fruit punch, which I didn't really ask any questions. Just looked amazing. And of course, some biscotti. It looked fucking really good as well. Man, I am ready to do some dabs. Email is all warmed up. Man, I wish I would. I feel bad because the one fucking I shouldn't say fucking. The one vendor that I got 2 of the 3 from. Well, I should have got both their names. That was totally my bad. I should have got a card, picture, and one cat did kind of show me its Instagram, but being terrible huge smoker that I am, I kind of spaced that off. Cheers. What about Bob? In for the grill again. Smiley's Gardens. What's up, my friend? Oh, it is a pleasure, my friend. Hopefully you had a great day. Everybody else that is rolling in, all 14. I think if Jack was Jack the only one? I think Florida Cakes must be a series. Jack, and what about Bob, the only one smoking, getting ready to fire? Dirt Road Dude, always a pleasure. Thank you for popping in. And some of you guys have been fucking amazing. Dungeon Gangsta, what is up to you? Cheers and welcome to the wormhole. I don't know if this is your first time watching, but our first time chatting, but always a pleasure to see some new names, my friend. In fact, you have made the shout-outs list because you participated in chat, and I always thank those who participate. Thank you very much. Dogon Warrior. I think I said it right that time too. I fucked it up the first time. Sorry, Dogon Warrior. Or Gangster. God damn, Dogon Gangster. Shit. I am so sorry. I wrote it down correctly. I will get that. I will get that name right. Miranda Family Farms. Cheers to you as well. Smiley's Gardens coming on. Hopefully it's Dab with me. I'm fucking stoned or something, I swear. What up, Smiley?
What's up, man?
Oh, hold on. I'm turning off the wrong fucking shit. Turning things on, turning things off. There we go, on. I think I have it.
Got it?
There we go. Now I can fucking hear you. After the intro, all that good shit.
Can you hear me now?
Cheers. I can hear you now, brother. I can hear you now.
All right.
How's your day? Look at that fucking shirt.
No
I mean,
shit.
cut you off, but man, you know,
No shit.
fucking looks good on you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I had to bring the color tonight since you guys all rocked them yesterday, and somebody made the comment that it looked like a construction crew, which made me laugh. But, dude, there's something about these shirts.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know if it's
safety meeting yellow right there. Yeah, you know what I mean? Why not? It seems fitting.
Like it.
It is very fitting, and I will say, like, when I put it on the first time, and even now, I think when I'm wearing it, these shirts have an energy to them. I don't know if it was this Eagles good vibes fucking sent in that package or what, but it's like fucking I don't know. Gave me a little energy earlier when I put it on.
I think it's captured in the image, to be honest with you, Jack. I think it's packaged with love in the image.
There you go.
Combination of all of it. I'm gonna take another banana split dab. Ooh, I wish you could smell it.
So I know this is gonna sound stupid to most people, but I actually forgot about a jar that I found today that was full of tops from white cranberries. So it's been chilling for like 4 months unopened, and it's pretty bomb.
That sounds bomb. How did it cure, and what was the change like? Is it less terpy now, or did the terps change?
That's what I was trying to determine, because I actually have a fresh round of white cranberries down right now too, Jack. So I had I have them back to back. I can compare the difference. So there was a group kind of consulting on it, I guess, or giving opinion, but the consensus was that the cured weed was definitely a lot smoother. It had more pronounced flavor when you smoked it, but it wasn't as noticeable. Like when you open the jar, it smelled like alcohol on the nose. It smelled like an alcohol, you know what I mean? And then, but when you broke it up and smoked it, it had its normal kind of aroma to it and flavor. So, but it's stony as shit too. So.
Breeder Steve just posted on his Twitter a jar of his pool bud, his homegrown in Canada, that he had curing for like, I want to say it was like 6 months or something, a haze cross. And there's like literally the rim, when he cracked the jar, it made like a loud bang, because like the terps formed such a crazy seal that they were like, it soaked the lid of his jar. And it's just amazing sometimes the cure, how it can change. I would say it's always harsher, fresher, slightly than like a cured bud, because a lot of the earlier terpenes are more volatile, and they make you cough more. I think they taste really good and smell really good, but they definitely make you cough more than cured bud will. But I want to give Johnny a second to say hello to everybody. Cheers, Johnny.
Nice shirt, Jack. I like that. Yeah, nice shirt. You're sporting that shit. Right on, man. That's a nice one. Right on.
I was
Sorry about
honestly
that.
Surprised
What's
by
up,
the
everybody?
polyester, man. I'm a big fan of this material. It's like more breathable. Like Smiley said, it's like almost like a basketball uniform or something. I don't know. Somebody said that the other day. It's like it's got that
Right, yeah.
more of a uniform feel to it.
Definitely comfy.
Nice.
So,
Great show tonight. Great show tonight.
We got 2 minutes till 20 if we want to do a dab. I just loaded one up.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll set up.
I was just sitting there. I just getting ready to say it, but I was like, I looked over at the time. I'm like, man, I'm coming in a little early there. Should I wait? But I've been waiting. I've had nothing like dabbable here in about a week. Well, that's untrue. That's untrue. I'm sure some of that bubble would have dabbed up just fine, to be honest with you. And so
It looked very melty.
Yeah, I just wanted to grab something else, and I grabbed some today, and I'm fucking dying to take a good dab. It's been a while, so I'm ready.
Even when my bubble melts, I like it in a joint or as a bowl topper just so much more than I like it dabbable for some reason. But I do like dabbing other people's or stuff that's processed in different ways. But I definitely think I'm excited for this dab for sure. Trying to remember who this is from.
I think I'm gonna actually go in with. I think you want to go. Fuck with the. I'm gonna go with the fruit punch again. That shit was pretty tasty earlier. It's always hard to get a good shot of that shit. And it's nice and white. Man, it's like a lemony, cleaner almost. It smells good. I can't wait to get some of this.
Yes. All right, it's the 20 dab song time.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Just about 1 minute too. It's good enough.
Yeah. It's 20 by my watch.
Uh-oh. I gotta change that one.
I got the biggest eye rolls from daughter number 1 today when I went down there and fucking was like, please, what do I have to fucking do? Jesus. All I want is a rock and roll dab song. Pulling teeth.
Is it Johnny's birthday? Happy birthday, Johnny. Let's see on that.
Is
Yes,
it Johnny's birthday?
Yes, it is.
How in the fuck did that get by me? The son of a bitch.
That's because I probably never told you.
Well, happy birthday, man.
Right on, man. I appreciate that.
I can't believe
We're by
that
the
shit
star.
How many trips are on the star, man?
Only 58.
How many? 358?
Yeah, 358.
Doing pretty good. Seen a few.
Not too bad. Hanging in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
Cheers, this dad's for you, Johnny.
Right on, man.
I love that Pop Rooms interview the other day, man. Go out there and get some of that star shining down on you.
Man, it's been a minute. Good dog.
I like that star.
Cheers, everybody. Hopefully you guys had a great day. Especially Johnny. He didn't tell me it was his birthday. Can't hide it now, Johnny. Can't hide it now. It's in the book. I will know next year.
Johnny. Cheers to that, man. Good to see you smiling.
Yeah.
Hope it was a good one.
Oh, I didn't do anything. I hung out at the house. I went out to see about some auto parts for my car. I got to get that thing fixed. I just wish I had a smiley hanging out around me.
Yeah, yours would probably be the one I would have work on. My daughter was just giving me shit about that. She's all like, "You don't even work on my cars and shit."
I need an honest mechanic. I don't have my brother lives in Wyoming, you know, so I can't rely on him to help me out with stuff. When it comes to the house, I have no issues fixing things. But when it comes to the car, that's not my forte.
You said you have a '06 something. Is it domestic or foreign?
Yeah, a Nissan Quest. And I'm thinking I'm gonna change out. I got catalytic converter problems, so I think I'm gonna change out the oxygen sensors and see if that solves my problem, because it doesn't even have 60,000 miles on it. So I don't see how the catalytic converters could be plugged.
They're not plugged. It's
That's
running fine, right?
Oh yeah, it runs great.
Just the
No
lights on.
problems running.
Do you know what
Yeah,
code is it, Johnny?
yeah, it comes up in the first bank of 420. So I'm thinking it's probably the oxygen sensor in front of the catalytic converter.
It's
Just
probably bank
that's
one though. The 420 code is a different code than what it would set for an oxygen sensor, though. So the 420 code is actually catalytic converter efficiency. So basically, the whole parameter of how the computer identifies that is it matches the signal from the front oxygen sensor with the back. If they're trending in a similar frequency, then it knows it's not working.
so if my oxygen sensor in the front was messed up, it would do the same thing, right?
Not typically, no. It wouldn't necessarily have it. It would have several other codes. If it did have a 420 code, it would usually have a lot of other ones.
What up, Tommy Trichomes? Sorry to cut in,
Well,
guys. I saw Tommy jump in.
yeah. So I think I am going to take it to a mechanic to have them do a test, you know, just to make sure, because I don't want to just, man, I hate throwing money at a fan and watch it get chopped up, you know.
Yeah.
They bring that shit down to Smiley.
No,
And he's a long way away, man.
Smiley's a gardener. Smiley does.
Hey, Holmes, we got you.
What's up, Tommy?
I'll mix
Bring
you
it
up
down to Smiley's garage, man.
Yeah, I know, right? Right?
I'll help you
sure.
make the trunk into a sub-irrigated planter.
Hey, I got a van, so we could make that work. You know what I'm saying?
That would be sweet.
I'm telling you, we could turn that back into a flower.
Hey, Smiley, shout out to them Muskegon police.
Yeah.
They're cool as hell, right?
Right.
They didn't even say shit.
That was
They just
funny.
came out riding. I was gonna throw Smiley right out there and just run off. Like, he did it. Oh,
Wouldn't be a bad plan, man. Ironically, knock on wood, like I actually do have a pretty good. I've always had a decent rapport with police. Like whenever, even if I was in trouble and shit, it was like I don't know. They'd always take it easy on me. They'd always like be nice. And all I did was say, all I would do is just be like, yes sir, no sir, totally cooperate. Is you know
And
what I mean?
smile at him.
Yeah, and just try to.
Johnny,
Once they see Smiley smile, they go, man, he can't be a bad guy. Yes, sir, it is. It is, Tommy, yes.
I just ate a bunch of edibles.
Right on. Thank you
Nice.
for doing that.
So there's somebody in chat was talking about battling spider mites. I'm gonna leave the thrips out of it just because the spider mites are your bigger issue there. But he said spider mites and thrips. But day 33 in flower and seeing webbing.
Okay.
Yeah, you're
Vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
Ice cold water, vacuum cleaner. Or just bite the bullet and throw it away.
Yeah, you're borderline biting the bullet to throw it away. I think you're borderline where you could still possibly do a leaf strip and apply something maybe twice. I don't know. You're getting close though on that. We're gonna taste it.
So Tommy,
I'm not
how
applying
would
anything
you
that late flower.
apply that ice cold water? How would you apply ice cold water to the buds? And ice cold water and a vacuum cleaner.
Well, I guess I'd just make it like real cold, like cold, like
Spray
cold
it on with this.
water or something. Just something, and then a hard pressure. But I would vacuum them. If you have webs on the buds, I would vacuum it off, and then spray it with like cold water, and then just try to savor it. You know what I'm saying? To harvest it. Sorry, guys, I'm not trying to. We're here making.
No, you're all good, bro. The one thing I would say is about vacuuming. If it's day 34, it's mostly like still leaf, and there's barely any bud development at that point. So
I know.
you're probably gonna start tearing the plant apart.
It's rough. That's a bad point to have. Thanks. I'm sorry. Whoever's that's not
so
the
I
best.
wanted to comment. My barber had this exact issue. He had this exact issue when I was helping him on his first grow, and he had spider mites, not thrips, but it was late in flower, and he didn't want to spray anything. We used barbecue skewers, like those long wooden skewers, soaked those in Lost Coast plant therapy. I had a free sample of it. I gave it to him. He used those skewers to pick the webbing off. Then he de-leafed all the major families that had damage. And then we went in and applied Californicus, which for his environment was the best predator that we could find locally for him at the price. But there's Persimolis and a few other good predator mites out there that will fuck up spider mites. Don't have to spray anything. And once they have no food source, they typically evacuate the plant. So you'll have maybe one or two here and there in your buds, but for the most part, they can go and if you get a good enough volume, which I usually just double the recommended amount for my space, if it's saving your harvest, I think it's usually worth whatever the cost is of the predator. And
could you explain that skewer thing?
So
better?
The webbing, if they've gotten to the point where they're in big enough populations that they can web your buds or plants, they'll actually defend themselves from the predator mite. So you're taking the barbecue
plants
skewer.
Will?
No, the spider mites.
Will.
Oh, okay.
The spider mites are going to defend themselves. They're like basically like Nan and a boo-boo up in here in my fucking webs, and it's going to be harder for the predators to go and beat them. So what you do is disrupt their populations by de-leafing the most major damage. You'll see the spider mite stippling, the bites all over the leaves that are damaged. You want to remove those leaves as much as you can. And then you take the skewers and you soak them in like an IPM, like an all-per plus, Lost Coast plant therapy, something like that, and as opposed to spraying it. I don't
How about a 209?
I don't necessarily use 209. I'm not sure what's in there, but that could work. But I don't even think it's necessary. If you just use a skewer to remove the webbing, it's a little bit more sensitive than like shop vac later in flower. I've seen people use that with success against spider mites, but I tried with my buddy and it ripped the first leaf off. And we were using a really tiny little like handheld shop vac, as low power as we could get it, and it still fucked the plant up a little bit. So we went with an alternative approach, and the predator mites ate all of the spider mites, and we were able to get his crop all the way to harvest. All 4 plants made it. One of them was kind of like undesirable. It tasted like really oily, like motor oil, like not in a good way. But the other 3 were killer. So I don't know. It's doable. I don't say unless you can't afford the predator mites, then I would say maybe you might have to.
How much do the predator mites normally run?
It's under 100. under $100 for the order, like shipped, expedited, because he probably needs it ASAP, like overnighted. But
Right. That's
however,
just
what is your?
information for whoever is
Yeah,
asking.
it depends on which one you go to and which predators you get, because like cucumeris costs more or less, and if you go to like Nature's Good Guys versus like Biotactics, they're like venomite.com. But there's a few different sources. One of the best ways to get prices is if you go like greenhouse package, and it'll be like 20, 30, $40, and it'll be like 50,000. A lot of these places will say like 5, 10, 20,000 in like smaller amounts. But if you look up like more commercial pricing, Copert or Copert is another good one, Kopert. But there's a whole bunch of, if you just type in predatory mites, 4 spider mites, they'll give you a whole list. But that's the approach I would take. Green 13 does that, and the American one does that too.
I was going to say it depends on how much of the harvest was covered with it, I guess. And talking in terms of a tent, you know, I mean, if you got, say, 25 to 30 buds coming up in the canopy and maybe a third of those are covered, I really think you may want to just consider chopping that down. If you got something where you only have like one corner of it that you're battling, I would do exactly what Jack's saying, remove all the leaves. I would go one step further though and actually remove those buds that have the webbing on them. I've just not seen great results come from trying to get that vacuumed off. Or I mean, I know you can knock them back and I know you can probably salvage it. It's just I haven't seen anything really great bud come out of the end of that. So that's why I'm saying, like, I mean, if you're already a third covered in the canopy, that's a pretty deep infestation, and I mean, you could be throwing a shit ton of money at it, what's going to be a shit harvest anyway, you know. So if you are still hell bent on saving, I think your best approach would be do that leaf strip and apply. I mean, I use that canna control, so I'm pretty confident in what that does or whatever, but I would apply that at least twice. So you'd have, if you're on day 33 on a 63 strain, you may have 30 days left. If you spray and do this right away, it's going to take about a week, right? Or 5 days. So now you have 3 more weeks to kind of let all that shit clear out or whatever to make it through. Honestly, I think that might be the best approach, because I don't know that the predator mites are going to be able to keep up, depending on how big that infestation is either, you know.
So why not
All
a
good
water?
information.
Why not take her out and hose her down, and then maybe a high pH? You know, follow up with that. You know, if we're week 3, so you can't spray nothing on the plants. Well, what about like maybe a neem drench, and then maybe, you know, a beneficial up top? You know,
Yeah, I
would
mean,
a
if you can
neem
pull them
actual
out,
drench be terrible in flower? Obviously, we're not going to spray it on the flower, but can we do a neem? I feel anytime you've got an infestation, that shit got there somehow. Somehow. You know what I mean? Is it likely one flew, you know, and started colony? Maybe. Are they probably, if you've got something that bad where you're seeing webbing and shit, are they in your soil? Probably. So you might as well try to treat that as well, right?
he just added
Yes, well.
another twist. He's not planning on smoking it, and it's his first breeding run. So yeah, I would say the mites are not going to be healthy because for the seeds themselves. So, and if you're not planning on smoking it, I would say fuck it, spray it with some kind of an essential oil spray, something that's going to be an initial big
Some
knockdown like
neem.
that, and just not even fucking worry about it. I would just, you know, try to strip the leaves down and just hit it with that for the next 2-3 weeks, whatever, and fucking leave it. You could almost treat them like they're in veg. I wouldn't go for no systemic stuff to try to go at them, but I mean, if you're not smoking it, that's the big concern there.
I actually have. So I have like a little mildew showing up right here. It's like week 10, you know, or week 11 on some stuff that I'm breeding, right? They're just, you know, I'm just finishing off the seeds. So not really worried about it. I'm not gonna be smoking the flower. Exactly. No. And
Hey,
I
hey
honestly
Tommy,
can just
tilt your phone up a little bit. Yeah, we want to look at your face, not your crotch. There we go. There we go.
see this wig I bought? I bought this shit the other day.
That's a nice wig.
It's half deer, half beaver.
Nice on. So keep going, man.
No, but seriously, so I don't know. Does that make sense? I'm not trying to disturb the tent. I'm just like, I'll just go in there when they're done here in a couple of days. I'm just trying to make sure the seeds develop.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's a problem. It's
And
totally
I basically
different
been
game,
going
man.
in there.
Totally different game for
The thing is,
you can even
it
handle
will-
the nitrogen and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like that can help. The one thing I would say, Tommy, is that can be passed like as an endophyte to the offspring. So people might want to like, or you yourself might want to, and everybody looks down on this, but like H2O2 soak before you germinate is
Yeah, but I mean,
preventative.
that's what I'm saying. How's it going to be pat? I mean, it's got to be on the coating of the seed. It'll be all
Inside
right.
the seed,
on the seed.
within the seed, on top of the seed.
seed.
It can't. I talked to Matthew Gates about this. I asked him this specific question, and he said that it absolutely can be transferred from.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe that's right. But I'm not really worried.
Gates is
Xanthanol on YouTube, Xanthanol on YouTube, and he's Sink Angel on Instagram. John,
I'm
you're
not
connected.
saying the bud and I'm saying there's like mildew a little bit in the
he's
tent.
amazing.
Here, sure. It's right here. I'm just trying to finish these shits off.
It's PM, powdery mildew.
See? You see it a little bit? It's starting to come in there. See?
no, there it goes.
Instead of going in there, I'm just trying to finish off the seeds here for the next couple of days.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't think the actual genetics will be. What do you mean? It's going to have powdery mildew built into the genetics? I don't think that can happen.
They can sprout with like have germination issues and things like that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You're probably right. You're probably right to some extent, like scientifically, but like
Tommy don't give a fuck. Finishing the fucking seeds.
Yeah, no,
science
finish them for sure.
It's not gonna. It's fine.
Well, would that actually give it an aptitude to have PM, or would it actually give it a resistance to it going through the seed like that?
I don't know.
I'm still here.
I mean, if it's like being inoculated in a way through the seed.
Right?
I'll say this about PM. PM is pretty much everywhere. And if you make the conditions right for it, then it'll germinate its spores and activate. So,
all right, now here's a thing. Now, what do you think about this?
That's a fact.
So for over a month now,
Yeah.
I've had the tent living off itself. So I have the dehumidifier pumps back into the reservoir, and I don't do this with flour because I know about aluminum and all this stuff. But I was like, I'm making seed. So, what do you think? What's your thoughts on that? High aluminum seed.
Using the dehu water is actually a lot of people do that. There's a lot of operations out here that use the dehumidifier water. It's they might treat it before.
I don't in flour because I have seen tests where it's high in specifically, I guess, the aluminum from the runoff. I don't know which way I believe in it. I've done my own test and I've seen it come out 0 parts per million on a simple meter and this and that.
It just depends on your dehu, I guess. Certain ones are built differently. So like if there's a tank that's made out of aluminum.
The plant has just survived itself like the whole time, It's sweating out at night and then like the dehumidifier is like sucking the water. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
You're recapturing all of that water and then using it to feed the plant.
Like
he made it
it's a closed loop.
I haven't had to do shit. I just look in that
the water
window.
loop.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I'm not gonna open it up and start stirring around a bunch of powdery mildew spores. I'll just let it finish up.
There you go.
Because it's all like 9-week strains, we'll say, and it's already like we're going into week 12 here. So I just want to make sure all the seeds get nice and mature, I guess, and then we'll
Yeah.
call it good. And then if you get any from me, you make sure you soak them in bleach and
Just hydrogen
Bleach.
peroxide.
I know what it
H2O2.
is, dude. I'm
Aloe vera.
fucking joke.
Aloe
Some people use
vera.
bleach. Some
Man,
people
I just
bleach
ate
with their
That's
clothes.
I ate
Bleach is
120
way better
isn't
than garbage.
aloe
It's all kicking in, bro.
is
Right now.
isn't aloe vera kind of antiseptic at the same time? I mean,
Aloe vera has a
will it
lot of benefits.
will it do the kind of the same thing that kind of like hydrogen peroxide would do in a way, in a natural way, like cleaning the outside of the seed?
There's an argument to be made that it could. I've just had a lot of success using it's something that a lot of people have on hand. You don't need like a heavy percentage, like a 3% hydrogen peroxide. You can even
Yeah, I
dilute it with
always
water.
spray a little shot into my water when I do it.
That's all you need. It doesn't need to be
I
crazy.
do.
But I also don't even think it's necessary. A lot of people have a ton of luck just planting directly into their soil or their cocoa, whatever it is. I just think if you want the highest
I've never had luck
germination
doing
rate
that.
possible, I think that can give.
I've
some
never
people
had a good
fun.
luck rate doing that way.
Hey Jack, I really like your book, man. It's good. It's good shit. I was checking it out earlier today, actually.
Thank you very much, man.
I haven't talked to you much since then or whatever, but I like it, man. It's cool.
I'm glad you
Yeah,
enjoy it.
everybody get
A
Jack's
lot of
book.
good info and shit.
I got a editor and a formatter for the second edition, so it's going to be a little bit cleaner. But I'm actually really, really happy with the first edition, and everybody who's gotten it so far seems to be as well. So I'm thankful for everyone who's supported and the effort, and I think
Oh, good shit, man.
it's a fun book to flip through. It gives me a smile on my face, like naturally when I just flip through it, because all the photos and
No,
information.
it's cool. That takes a lot of shit. I mean, right, there's right there.
Purple's on
There
the
it
way,
is.
man. 50 strains of
The-
purple's on the
Purple.
way right now.
Jack,
Herbs is coming.
back to the seed soak thing, H2O2. That's with the extra oxygen, it's an oxidizer. And I was listening to a conversation, I forget even where, I think it was Advancing Eco Agriculture maybe, but talking about like H2O2 being, it wasn't him either because that's all ag, but H2O2 actually being used in having a response that would encourage more of the pathogenic type.
Why? Because it's too clean.
Like Fusarium and those, because they actually, but those pathogens operate more in an oxidized environment than they would otherwise. So, like the addition of H2O2, you're basically making that an oxidized environment. So it's kind
Right.
of the
This
idea.
probably seems
Yeah, I don't know either way on it.
this probably seems counterintuitive, but H2O2 actually provides more oxygen, like to the water as well as the seed. And I saw a person who is they bred their own seeds. They did a batch of 100 with just plain water, like distilled tap, all the other types of water they had access to. And then they did the H2O2, which is a very small dilution of it. And that one had the highest, it was like 97% germination rate, where the other ones were in like 70s and 80s. So ever since I saw that, I was like, I'll try it. And I started getting a lot of 100% germination rates.
I know, but what if you've done
But then I wanted to follow it up with, can I just finish the
tap
sentence?
water?
For 1 second. Let me just finish what I was going to say. I water my medium with beneficial microbes right after. So when it's coming out of a sterile, brand new, clean plastic bag that has a sterile, clean paper towel. So all those things I've gone through great diligence to make sure they're coming fresh, clean, no, bad microbes, so to speak. And then it's going into a beneficial microbial setup when it's planted. So I don't know.
Yeah, no,
I'm not worried about the fusarium personally.
Yeah, no, I was just throwing out alternating information too. You know what I mean? So
Well, what about 90%, 90% or 95% or in the 90 percentile of germination when you're just doing it, like old school style, throwing them in dirt or, what's it called? You don't really technically don't need it. I get what you're saying.
I agree 100%. I've gotten
You have
100% going
you
straight
have
into
a
the
lot of
dirt.
science backing it all up, but I'm just saying, dude, it's like sometimes it's not that hard,
And I see people do whole trays.
Right.
If you have fresh seeds, they should pop. But if you have a seed that's special to you, or like a tester genetic, I'll say Subcool sent me 10 seeds that I planted directly into the medium. Everything else I popped was 20 for 20, and all of his stuff didn't pop. It was Jamaican. It was called
old.
Island Glaze. I don't know if it was old or too new. It could have been either, or it just wasn't. I've only seen one other person grow that cross. I don't know if it was a bad batch or something. It was from Badger, actually. But I also had the same thing happen from Humboldt
only had
Seeds.
one batch, one pack of seeds, and it was a real expensive pack or whatever you want to call it. It was an expensive pack, and it was old, and I just did it like normal, and then they didn't germ, and I was just kind of like, yeah, fuck them, But
so, go ahead.
Other than that, dude, I'm just saying, like, I've popped a lot of beans as well. I know you have. I know you have too. But
I'm not even. It's not like a competition.
I throw them in a napkin. It's a bleachy ass napkin from Walmart. Just
So Jack,
you can get unbleached napkin. It does. It's just a matter of preference.
Are you saying if it's a bean that's really worth it, you want to take extra precaution to make sure it?
I want to give myself the best chance. I think Eagle probably has a better germination rate than anybody here with his fucking rapid rooters in that dome. He gets like 100% on pretty much everything. So you just got to do what works for you. And one thing I wanted to say is whether you use a dome or not, I've used the dome and had it fail me. I've used the dome and had it be successful. It just depends on the seeds, the breeder, and your situation. If you put too much moisture, not enough moisture, it's really easy to fuck up a seedling. I think that's personally one of the easiest stages of the plant's life to fuck up. Smiley's has killed a bunch of them. He just talked about it recently. It happens. It's one of the easier
how'd
stages.
You kill them? In a glass of water? What'd you do?
No, that's what I do want to say though. Like the way Jack's talking about with the low percentage H2O2, that's probably the people I know that pop them on the large scale. That's one of the more common ways I've ever heard them talk about it or recall people talking about it. So there's a lot to be said about that. I wasn't trying to make an argument against it at all.
Yes, you were.
I'll actually argue against it. I mean, I've seen like Humboldt Seed Company and that he'll do trays of 50 of his own seeds. If they're good seeds that you made yourself, you can pop trays of 50, have 50 for 50 germinate just in soil that you packed into the little seed cells. It doesn't even need to be rapid rooters. But what I was going to say is I got seeds that were special. People throw them in their mouth. I mean, there's a whole bunch of different ways to do it. But I had seeds that were special to me that I really wanted to fucking grow twice, 2 fucking times that I had 0% germination going straight into the medium. And I said, never fucking again. I will give myself the chance. If it doesn't pop, to seed crack it or scarify it or give it a second opportunity. Because if it doesn't pop in that paper towel, you can see it. You can look, oh, this didn't pop. All the ones that pop, you plant. The ones that don't, you can seed crack. Give yourself a second chance. So,
well, now I've done that, Jack, and I've actually gotten a second chance out of a bean where I noticed that it didn't pop, it didn't crack. So I go in there with my tweezers and I do a quick little crack. And once I hear it crack, I throw it back in there and I put it back in the location. And I've actually had success from that before.
Right. Dude, I've gotten 100% with the cracker. The thing that I got, it's this little twist, and it's you can't really fuck it up.
What, you got a tool?
Yeah, Woodshed 13 makes them.
Here's what'll kill them is if you sprout them and say you are doing in a big tray, you sprout them, but you let so the tray doesn't dry out, but that little top part does, and they're already sprouted, and then they dry out. That'll kill them like that. You know what I mean? Boom, it's done.
That root's in a fully dry zone.
If it comes out and then that top part dries because you're doing whatever, you got flats. So I'm not saying I do a level like that, but flats all like that. And I've done other shit, just vegetable seeds, for instance. It's like if they do sprout the actual seed sprouts, and then you let that little top part get too hot or dry because they're in a greenhouse or somewhere that's not really like all super careful. I know when you're paying $10 a seed, you know, it's a different story.
Dude, I got free seeds though that it broke my heart. They were testers from Humboldt Seeds. It was like their one of their Bubba 76.
That's what you
And
reported back to them, right? It broke your
yeah,
heart.
it did. But I don't want to look like, oh, this guy fucking doesn't know how to grow, because I'm also growing other shit aside with it that is popping.
Yeah, they know
That's
who
using
you
the exact
are,
same
right?
methods. Well, I'm not somebody too special. Honestly, I think they picked me as like, oh, he's got a tiny ass space. Let's see how this shit works in a tiny ass space.
Don't ever worry about who knows what you know how to grow. You know how to grow, right?
I enjoy my shit, so that's all that matters
I'm
really
not
at the
saying
end of the
fuck
day.
them, but you know.
He knows how to grow. Shut up, Jack. Stop
I'm just
being
saying that's how you know.
You're
Fuck
good.
it, dude.
You're good, man.
You know how to grow, bro.
So
Everybody's got a different way,
man,
though.
You know.
Is
Go ahead,
Eagle
Eagle.
on here, or does Eagle just have a monitor?
I'm
No, he's
here, man. I
he's there.
fucking look at the sheen on
Eagle, I
this
love you, brother.
fucking dome, man. I'm over here fucking eating this fucking volcano fucking jerky, man. I swear to God,
Oh,
man,
you're sweating up.
I grabbed this. I thought this, according to their list that they had, this was like number 2 down. It was this volcano, which is, man, I love hot shit. I think they put it. By the way, I want to say, I think they put a fucking decoy slice in that bitch right up top, because I'm driving down the road, and again, I love shit. I even read the label. It had a warning on it. It was like extremely hot, will cause sweats. The next one was a habanero, just flat out. This is volcano, and it has habanero in it. But the next one up, according to their chart, was habanero. And I'm looking around, I couldn't find that one. But then as I'm gracing across the case, I see ghost pepper, and my asshole screamed, "No, no!" So I fucking backed up to the volcano, which again, you know, volcano sounds like a wise choice when you're, you know, grabbing something hot. So I'm driving down the fucking freeway, and again, this is an 8-ounce bag, and I've probably killed, you know, 6 ounces of this bitch already. I get down the road, I fucking grab my knife, and I fucking slice open the bag. I throw it on the dash. I pull one hunk out. It's a nice hunk, and I fucking gobble that bitch down. I'm like, not bad, not bad. I fucking grab another fucking piece of that shit, and I fucking gobble that motherfucker down. And by the way, it's about like a steak. You know what I mean? It's that kind of jerky where it's not just a piece of jerky, it's a fucking steak. So I gobble that bitch down, and I fucking get into it. Lexi's in chat. She knows, she was with me today. I head on down the highway. And but keep in mind too, my contacts were dry, man. I was fucking with my contacts before that. Fucking second piece into this bitch. My fucking hair, I'm fucking physically sweating on the top. My eyes are watering a little bit. My lips are fucking numb. I'm reaching for my coffee, and there's like a half a fucking sip left in the cup. And I'm sitting there just woo for about, I shit you not, for about 20 minutes. I'm just doing that, you know, barely breathing. Woo. Woo. That was a fucking good one right there. Yeah.
I'm just picturing. I'm picturing Dumb and Dumber when they fucking hot sauce the Hitman.
He goes,
Grabbing anything with fucking mustard.
he goes, pills are good. Pills are good.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
I'm sitting here listening to you guys, and I'm like 2 pieces in. And you can see, man, I am fucking soaked. This isn't a sheen. This is fucking sweat right here.
Yeah, you're
man.
looking kind of glossy.
I sweat when I eat hot food myself.
Man.
I love it, but it gets me sweating.
Man.
Smiley, do you like hot food? Spicy food?
I do, yeah, somewhat. Nothing crazy though. I don't like the Ring of Fire, man. I'll stay away from that circle. But
Is jalapeno spicy for you?
no.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be, but yeah, it's.
That's like a good barometer because for a lot of people it is, and if it's not spicy to you, then you usually like hot food. But if you're
Yeah.
like, oh, that's hot, then you're not in the hot
I don't
food.
know. That's like a mild, like I'm more like medium. I can
If
handle
you
it,
eat the seeds, it's hot.
but some of the stuff, man, it's just not even. It's not even like if it's not flavorful, like if your mouth is just instantly numb and shit, like it's fucking. I don't know. That's too hot, you know. But
Do
if
you
you
guys know
taste
Quaker
it,
Steak and Lube?
I like it if
You
you
ever-
can taste it and it has a nice heat on the backside or something like that, where it's like, yeah, you know, you ate something hot, you know. But it ain't like shocking when you first take a bite. Or I mean, I'm good with that.
Gotta
ever
go
eat
rinse your
a-
head. There you go.
You ever
Yeah,
eat
it's
at a
like
Quaker?
sweat that builds, man. Like halfway through the meal, you're like, holy shit, fucking sweating my ass off.
Have you ever eaten at a Quaker Steak and Lube or heard of that restaurant?
I've heard of it. I haven't eaten there though.
So they have a wing that's called a triple atomic hot wing, and if you eat 6 of them, they like put your name up on the wall on a plaque, and you like get a T-shirt. And I signed up to do it, and they make you wear gloves and like sign a waiver type thing.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what they use to like season it. This has been around for a while. I think it's like a habanero. It's not like
gonna
anything
burn
like
your
the
skin.
ghost
That's
pepper.
why they make you wear gloves, because it'll fucking burn your skin.
Yeah, so
They don't want you getting it in your eyes.
Your stomach.
yeah.
Fuck
So
that.
I ate. They gave me like 7. It's supposed to be an order of 6. They're like, oh, you can have 7. So I ate all 7 of them, and you know it was hot. I'll admit I was sweating, but I was like drinking water and stuff with it. But I had ordered like an order of onion rings, like an onion ring tower with it, which my dumbass decided that I was gonna eat after I ate the hot wings. And after you eat 7 atomic hot wings, you try and put anything else in your mouth that's like not like milk or like ice cold water, just like burns. So I was like, fuck that, I can't even eat these. Like whoever wants them, like have them. But yeah, if you're somewhere in Ohio and you go to Quaker Steak and Lube, I can't remember what city it's in, but it wouldn't actually say Jack Greenstock on the wall.
I'm gonna see Jack Greenstock.
If you ever
We'll
go
see
to
Jack
Green.
up there anyway.
Yeah,
there will be a picture of Kid Rock at that Hooter.
fucking me sweating in a t-shirt with a gas mask with flames.
He's definitely been. Kid Rock has fucked like every Hooter. What's going on here? Like, yeah, Kid Rock was
So-
here last week. Like, what? Yes, I'm coming here.
So man, I love some shit like that. Fucking. Did you say fucking Quaker Steak and Lube though? Is that the name of the fucking restaurant?
I
Those
swear.
wings are good as fuck, dude. Those wings are good. They used to have those at the Cavs game, but I don't
It's
know.
it's
It
a
just
big
seems-
chain.
That's not Ohio
It's
only,
just-
is it?
I don't think so. I think it's in other states for sure. I could
I'd
be
never
wrong.
heard
though.
It sounds dangerous.
It does sound.
Yeah,
Sounds
I've
dangerous.
never heard that.
There's some good ass fucking wings.
The regular wings are good too, and they had like arcade video game type shit at the front. But there's also like cars, and it's like one of those kind of way over the top type places. But yeah, I don't know. It was one of those things that you're with the right group, the right time, and you go for it. The hottest pepper I've ever eaten is a red habanero, which is 500,000 on the Scoville. My friend that I ran track with, they owned a Mexican restaurant and they grew their own habaneros, and it was fucking hot. And there, the challenge was to not drink anything.
Like eating
So I
hot
ate it.
coals.
I ate it, seeds and
Oh.
all, and I sweat. I was literally tearing. I was like, "Oh my god, this is hot." My mouth went numb. And when I got home, like half an hour later, I just like chugged down some water, but I was straight sweating my ass off. And
Yeah,
like a
the
lot of
whole
people
bunch
took like a
of-
little nibble, and they'd freak out and run and drink like Coke or milk or whatever, eat some bread. But I just choked it down. And anything hotter than that, I get worried about like anaphylactic shock. Like you can actually like risk like your health eating like, some of these ghost peppers and shit. They're so
yeah,
hot.
that's what
Like
I was gonna say.
it's dangerous.
And they kill you?
yeah, your throat can close up and you can stop breathing. They
Yeah,
have medical professionals at those hot wing and hot pepper eating contests for that reason.
man, I would hope so.
And it can do stuff to your heart. People have like palpitations and shit.
Hey guys, I had to jump out early tonight though. I gotta get up a little early tomorrow. So
What?
I know, right?
Smiley, have a great night,
Yeah.
Grandpa.
All right, Grandpa.
Nice
Smiley, you
one.
know me, buddy. Hey, it was great hanging out with you the other day,
I'm gonna
buddy.
start eating my dinners at 4:30 and shit too. So.
Right on, man. Plenty of water afterwards too, man.
Gotta keep up with the grandkid. Have a
Right?
great one.
Let's see.
Peace and love.
All right, Pops.
Thank you,
Cheers, man.
Smiley.
Have a good one.
That's
Cheers,
cool.
man.
Just gotta bust his balls.
Man,
He is
that
a
was
grandpa,
me,
but he
Jack.
doesn't look like it.
Yeah,
When he
that
goes
was
to bed
me,
early,
Jack.
you gotta sometimes you gotta take those shots. It's talking shit with Eagle. It's the fucking wormhole. We're rolling it around in worm excrement.
I love it. And I'm older than him.
It's funny
I
that
like
he's
to
like
give
the
him a little
youngest
bit of
looking
shit.
grandpa you ever seen.
He is too.
That fucker cracked me the fuck up the other night. And I love fucking, I got respect for him for that shit too. I tried to clean house the other night. He was like, no. I just rolled this fucking joint.
You're not going anywhere, Eagle.
Got 5 fucking more minutes, man. I'll see you fucking at 4:20. Fucking light that fucker up.
He was
All right,
peeping it.
man. That's fucking respectable. That's respectable. Hold me to the 420. I do. I get tons of respect. Always fun, man. Always.
I might
fun.
even commented that. That was fucking hilarious when he's like, "You ain't going fucking nowhere, Eagle." He's like, "I'm smoking this joint. This wormhole staying."
And you're sticking around.
Yep.
I might have to go too, guys.
Have a great
Oh,
night,
wow.
Tommy, man.
All right.
Good seeing you, brother.
Listen. Come on. I just want to say, no, it's about that time. I ate 2 of those. What are these? Now I'm all lit. No advertising, but I am lit. Plus, I just got
Thanks for
the.
popping on, brother.
You guys have a good one. Probably gonna hang out and listen, but I'm starting to feel kind of buzzed. I might have to take it in there and eat a piece of toast or something.
You're worried you're gonna start freestyling on us if you keep hanging around too long.
Oh no, no more.
Right on,
It's all right.
Tommy.
Eagle will drop
Right
a
on,
beat.
Tommy.
I'll start.
You
I'll
can
do
style
beatbox
anytime,
for you.
man.
No,
No, you don't have to, but you could do it
I
anytime,
won't
man.
do it right now.
We'll
Hey,
get the can of mink on. He
Look,
can drop a beat.
That
for
was
us.
just an egg on by Jack.
I seen the dude at Gene Traders, and I was talking to him. He's like, "I seen you freestyling on Eagle's show." I was like, "Oh, fuck! Like, you see, man."
Dude, people, Tommy fucking, everyone loves you for it. You don't understand. Like, it's the best thing. It's like, it doesn't have to be fire. You're not no one expects you to be like professional level.
Yeah.
You're
I
on
mean,
a
I
live
tried-
show. It was
It took
fun as
balls
fuck.
to do it, man. It was awesome.
And the third one, I think you were flowing, actually. You had some legit
could've done
spots.
it
I was like,
better.
all right.
I've done better. We'll put it like that. It is hard to do. I don't.
I think
It was
you
a
did
fun
great.
time, man. I
was
just,
good.
Eagle, like all
Sometimes
shows,
we get the juice. The juice is loose, you know.
the goose was loose.
The
and the
goose
juice
is
was
loose.
Oh, man.
Run with it,
Yeah.
Tommy.
Completely.
Oh my God, you feeling now? I'll do it.
Oh,
Oh,
shit,
no.
got the beat.
No. Oh,
Birthday right
man.
now, Johnny.
How was that?
Happy birthday. Yeah.
Eagles playing.
All right, he got to put me on spot. On the show, talking about going pop. Going green. What you doing that? Cause I got the man free for the internet. I think I bet. That time in can't go. 2 minutes without saying set. The motherfucking dad pipe. Doing that. Cause you know you live the mad life. Y'all gotta put it. I'm done. It's all good. Easy going. Cheers.
It was
Love you
good.
all. All good.
Peace later, bro.
Yeah. Cheers, Tommy.
Happy birthday. Good night. That was good, man. You put me
Right
right
on,
up
man.
on
It was good. It was good. We got
the
another one.
another one. I did it again. No, I'll be back.
It's
I'll be back.
awesome,
I just
brother.
had to, I had to go out and get in trouble and do my thing. So we
It's
won't talk
awesome,
about that.
brother. Appreciate you very much, man, for hanging out, dropping seeds when you do. It's fucking cool, man. You're an awesome dude, man. I have tons of respect for you, man.
No,
Thanks
you
for
guys are
coming
great
on.
too. I know I haven't been. I know I haven't been around in a while, so no, that was fun. You got me to rap again just now. You guys are. People are gonna be listening back like, "Ooh, I heard you rapping." Like, I'm gonna have to go listen back to that one. All right,
It was
that
good too.
was
It
cool.
flowed.
That was cool, fun. Hey, like Eagle says, do something nice for somebody, right?
Right on, man.
Cheers. Cheers. Unfollow me at Instagram. All right, peace.
Peace, brother.
Oh, that was good. That was good. Unfollow me on this. Hey,
This
so
is what
talking about Instagram, what was um, THC for PTSD? What was his
zero.
IG?
PTS4 or THC4 PTSD 0
Zero
on
at the end of
Instagram.
it. Okay, cool. Okay, I'll check that out. That guy was awesome. I enjoyed him. He's a
Yeah,
good guy.
he's a good guy. He does a lot around the Flint community about helping vets and make sure people got cannabis and just trying to be inspirational and all, man. It's nice to see that shit.
Anybody that helps vets is a is a good dude to me. I appreciate that a lot. Even though I'm not a vet, I appreciate all my military.
100% agree. Got to have respect for him, making the ultimate
Yeah.
sacrifice for all of us.
Ultimate, yes, yes, completely. I mean, I took care of when I was actually taking care of the elderly and stuff. The last person, one of the last people that I took care of was a double Purple Heart recipient from World War II, and he fought under General Patton's tank division, and he was a scout. He went out ahead of everybody before anybody else went to find the safest route. And if he had to knock off a couple people, he had to knock off a couple people. You know, it's just kind of how it was. And this guy to me was just like, man, I I heard some stories from him that not even his kids heard. You know what I mean? It's amazing what they've gone through. You know, he told me one story that he told me that I will tell you guys is he was sitting next to one of his best friends that he was hanging out with, eating dinner. It was just about dusk, and he was sitting there next to him, and he was eating dinner. And next thing you know, moistness hit all up next to his face, and he looked next to him, and his buddy got his head blown off just like that. A sniper. You know, I mean that's the crazy shit. So anybody that has gone through that and is able to carry on a family, he had 5 boys. I mean, hats off to those guys. You know that they're able to come back from stuff like that and be able to function as a normal person. Even hats off to the people that can't and they
Yeah, I
have
was just
and
about to
what
say.
they're going through, because I mean that is some shit that not a normal mind is going to be able to function with. You know what I'm saying?
Most
So
people, I don't think, will be able to handle it
exactly,
well.
exactly. So my hat goes off to every single vet that is out there that has ever gone through any kind of shit. You know, I
And
mean,
all those
I
who
I
have passed, you know.
yeah,
Like my
and that
my
have
uncle,
passed. Yes.
this past year, 1 year before my or 1 month before my dad passed, he was a Vietnam veteran. He's part of the Beulah Boys in Vietnam, just like Indra. It was one of the nastiest wars in modern times, and I think that it changed a lot of people's perspective on things. And he, inhaled the Agent Orange walking down on those fields after they burnt down trees with chemicals, and he was never the same when he came back. I mean, he was a few years older than my dad, but he looked older than my grandpa, who's still alive and several years older than him.
Nasty
At the
stuff.
time when he was, yeah.
Oh, Jack, I think. Did I freeze?
Oh, maybe I did. I think you might have, Johnny. Can you hear me, Eagle? I see Eagle looking for his mute button. I think Johnny might have froze.
Yeah, I froze. It was me.
Yeah.
Everybody else stayed frozen, and I was freeze, so it was me.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I had
think
my
I'm-
hands full of dabs. I was trying to get my way to the mute
I
button.
saw Eagle like, don't drop me. I'm glad you didn't rush it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a squirm.
I
Let me
haven't had
know.
no dabs in a fucking about a week, or it's about a week and a half, man. I'm stoked. You got like 3 good things here. I know fucking dab time's like 7 minutes away, but I'm still like,
Oh yeah,
sneak
yeah.
one
Let's
in.
get that up.
Take one now,
Let's
warm
set
that
up.
nail up, and then take another one
Right.
at 20.
Well, I tell you what, I gotta get to fucking Wild Bill's today and get me another fucking like $20 little fucking rig. So I like the rig. I'm using this one right here. It's like similar to the one you got there, Jack. I paid like fucking $100 for this fucker. I don't want to bust this fucker.
Woo.
I want to go get what the $20 ones. I don't feel so bad about the little guys when I bust them, but man, this one I kind of like. I want to keep it for a minute, so I'm gonna fucking.
In chat the other night, Eagle, somebody was mentioning that you should have a different kind of a rig, one that won't break.
Yeah, good luck on that. I would almost see that as a challenge. Almost.
I'm thinking I might get one of those rig in ones where it's got like the silicone base and then there's a glass top and it's got the torch built into the base. So it's a cold start dab rig. The nail hangs right above the torch and you just click it on. You basically preload your dab in there, and it's got it comes with a carb cap. It's $200 from Stash Products. I saw him on Future Cannabis Project a while back. The dude engineered it himself. He's got a new, it's always upgrading it and shit like that. But it looks like my buddy actually, who I'm going into a greenhouse project with, has one, and I got to hit it. And seeing as my Puffco Peak Pro had some error, and they had me print out a shipping label and send it back to them. They're gonna replace it, but in the meantime, I think whenever that thing goes down, it's nice to have a torch as a backup. And it'll be a little bit safer than free-handing a torch with 2 cats running around. I always worry about lighting them on fire, but if it's contained all within the rig, if Eagle, can you make me able to share screen?
Absolutely, Jay. There you go.
All right, share photo. Okay.
5 till.
So this is what the thing is. It's probably not going to give you the best idea necessarily, but
Wow, that's cool.
yeah, the torch, that's what it comes in the little package or whatever. But you see it's got the little cap, a bucket, a tool, and you basically throw a little water in the rectangular part, which I believe is glass, so that is breakable, but it fits really good in hand. And
Is that
yeah.
even a little dab tool to dip your tab stuff out with? Nice.
Yes, it is.
Full on rig. Yeah.
Yeah. You could get it directly from them. They're $200 though, which is cheaper than a Puffco, but it's going back to propane and the torch, which I was trying to get away from, and I still probably will because I'm getting the Peak replaced, or Peak Pro, and we've got the old school Peak, which this thing's old reliable, old faithful, still works.
What'd you call that? Peak Pro?
The Peak Pro is the other one. I just sent it back, so I can't show it to you, but I actually need to put the handle back on this. I don't have the handle on it like I used to. I don't know where I put that thing. We were taking the glass back and forth from the old one and the new one because they fit on both. And the new one's a little bit taller. So when it crapped out, we were using the glass from that one. If I would have read the email, I would have been able to keep it because they're like, just send back the base because that's the part that was malfunctioning. But I sent back everything, the whole fucking package. So it is what it is. They'll get it and hope fix it or replace it. I think they're just gonna replace it. So
Hopefully.
They
It's
said they're
nice when
going
they
to.
replace stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna replace it. Is what she said in the email. The old
So,
one.
2
when I went
minutes?
to ask them. Oh yeah, shit. We got a dab pulling up in 2 minutes. I gotta get one loaded.
Keeping it online.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm packed up. I'm
Actually,
ready. I keep taking a look up to the.
So you guys, look. This is I'm gonna screen share for a second. I don't know if this thing has sound, but I'm gonna go ahead and try. This is another one of another version of Ned Denver and Jason Eyestone's cutaway of the.
Oh shit! Ha ha!
That's amazing.
And it's.
You gotta be careful with
It's
the
in
music.
alphabetical order. Yeah, you might be careful with that music.
Good eye there. I didn't even notice that until you said it, to be honest with you guys.
Oh yeah, it's in alphabetical order.
I knew it wasn't my reading order. I was like, yeah, they're there. But you're right, it is alphabetical order. That's way too organized for me. I would have never organized that. Fucking badass.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, it is. That's freaking that. And like the Bostonians would say, that's wicked. That's wicked, man.
Wicked pissa.
Fucking cool as that. Thank you. You guys are fucking awesome, man.
Man, it is so cool. I love it.
More.
And more. Right on. And the more is, it's 420. It's time to take a hit.
You know what's even cool about that is
Oh, look
on
at that.
the list that they did not have cheers everybody. Wheatus 207's not on the list. Wheatus 207 is not on the list. He is always last, but not least on the list. So I don't even put him on the list. He's the end. He's the end of the list. You know what I mean? So he wasn't on the list, and they still put him on right where he should be there, last but not least. That's pretty fucking awesome, you guys, man. Yeah, I know he's just a floater. I know that end's gonna keep growing, so I just know throw him on there. That's pretty awesome, guys. Thank you for your hard work, man. That's pretty fucking cool. I gotta figure out a way to download that to the computer so I can just play it. That's pretty cool. Do like a side by side. I need to learn their list. So like I can share it and fucking read it off on the nights when I got the time to read it off. I can just, shoot them out as they're shooting out. That'd be fucking awesome. Misty's Nugs. Fuck yeah. Right at dad song. And I'm not dabbing. What the fuck is going on here? Cheers.
Join us, Miss D.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
It'd be great to see your smiling face tonight.
Always. Always.
It would be a nice birthday present. Excuse me.
Well, we all took nice fat dabs, apparently.
Ooh,
We're all coughing our
Ooh,
man,
throat out.
man.
Over. I dabbed some
couldn't
Have
have
you
fat
been
take-
on the
Have you taken
Sorry,
one of
Jack.
those hits where you get the wavies?
Not recently.
Oh
Not since
man,
my
I just
early
had one of
BHO
those.
days.
I just had one of those just now, man. That was an awesome hit.
why do we contribute something we know should be bad? We're like, that's good. I want more.
Wah, 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 wah.
It's funny.
That was a combination of Amy Aces and Sonny and Kazoo.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, it was
I've got a
good.
bunch of Amy Ace's seedlings going right now. I'm excited to see what I find.
Cheers and happy birthday again, Jack. All right, not Jack, Johnny. See what that did, Jack? Johnny,
The dab
happy
got you.
birthday. Cheers. Damn. Sorry.
Right on. I was trying to entice Mr. D's on. Mr. D's Nugs. Come say
Yeah, I
hi.
miss these nugs. It's Johnny's birthday. Wouldn't you like to tell him happy birthday?
Come say hi, baby. Come say hi, sweetheart.
We'll play Happy Birthday and Miss D's can dance and try and get me and Eagle to dance with her, Johnny.
I can't believe you passed that up, Eagle.
I gotta go get my kombucha since I've been busting Eagle's balls and he's muted.
Eagle's over there.
I actually
choking.
got a
He's
couple of
taking
them
that.
yesterday, Jay. Well, I still say, I messed up by not taking that dance, but I'm gonna stand by my with the lady with that beautiful smile. You don't want to embarrass. Don't want to embarrass a lady like that.
Oh, she wouldn't have been
I'm
embarrassed.
standing
She
there.
wouldn't have been embarrassed. You would have been dancing with her. She wouldn't have been embarrassed. Not at all.
Trilogy. That's good shit right there, Jack.
What's that stuff there? Kombucha.
Yeah, I love the trilogy. It's classic, but it's good. It's just like the McDonald's of kombucha. No, I don't want to say that. It's just every single time you get one of these bottles, it tastes exactly the same. And sometimes kombucha is not that way. Like especially the local ones. I've had some that I really liked a few times, and then they different batch taste completely different, which kind of goes with the seasons. It's like growing their summer run versus their winter run, things like that. But GTs, if you're not a kombucha drinker and you want to get into it, they make a lot of tasty ones that you wouldn't think it's a health
Seasonal.
food drink. Oh, is Synergy seasonal?
Yeah. Well, they do make some seasonal ones. They make one that's like a blood orange and Ichabus and something else, and of course that damn 25 edition, that blue one. I was looking for that today, man, at the store where I found it, and they didn't have it. Man, that shit's just good. That like it tastes like a blueberry. The bottom of a snow cone is what that shit tastes like. That's good kombucha. That's almost too good. I could see abusing kombucha. That kind of like goodness.
I thought about getting one of those big old bottles that you have sometimes. I saw them at the store the other day.
What would you call that? A kombucha holic?
The 40-ounce bottle, the Big Mouth 40.
It's honestly
I got
better.
I got
It's a
my
better
40.
buy.
I got my 40.
I just like drinking it out of this and handling that. It's like handling one of these. And like,
Right? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
This is steel. I'm not worried if I drop
It's-
this
Good gripper.
or this glass.
This shit makes me want to brown bag one at the next like a fucking event just to see if I can catch some shit.
What? It's just
You
kombucha.
drinking
That's
a
good.
40 over there? You drinking
I sure
a
am.
fucking 40 of kombucha, wide mouth shit. So I can chug it.
Wide mouth.
It's my homemade booch. Don't tell
That's
nobody.
good.
Boot shine.
Boot shine. That's good.
There's one called
I like
Booch
that.
Craft, which is like the alcoholic version of kombucha out here that they sell in cans. Personally, not a big fan of any of the ones with higher alcohol. This might have like 0.2 or 0.3%. Some of them say 21 and older on them. So
Yeah.
they know certain ones have higher ranges of alcohol, but this isn't
Does it
the
just
type
come
that is
from
brewed.
the way they're
fermentation
fermented?
process.
Or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you let it get hot, like kids will like take them and put them underneath their bed and like let it get warm and then like cool it, let it get warm and cool it. I think it accelerates the fermentation process. You can get them up to like 3 to 5%. So buy like 6 or 10 or whatever of these, and then they
No
store them
kidding.
and go through that process to basically chug them down like beers, get themselves a pretty good buzz.
Turn into good wine.
I'm pretty sure you can get real sick off of doing that though, and playing around with it and getting them hot and cold. I only
would
like them
think.
cold out of the refrigerator. I wouldn't fuck around.
I mean, they are kind of living, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. There's like, as you saw me flipping it up and down, there's like a culture that's in the bottom. A lot of them say
Yeah.
don't shake, but I'll just like make sure that I try to get all that stuff mixed in throughout the whole drink, as opposed to like getting it all in one chunk at the end
Right.
or leaving it on the bottom. It's great stuff. I'm glad you're drinking it again, Eagle, even though the vinegar is really good too. A lot of the same benefits, and I think some of even the stuff in there is the same stuff that's in here. But something about the kombucha, fucking, I don't know, just one a day.
Dragon fruit and pineapple yesterday, and something else. Cinnamon. Dragon fruit, pineapple, and cinnamon yesterday. It was pretty good.
I love pineapple. There was my favorite one that was had CBD in it was pineapple ginger turmeric or turmeric.
I can't.
That
Turmeric's
sounds like a
good
nice
for you, but that's
combination.
a fucking. It pickles things. Everything I've had turmeric in is like, it gives that like you just ate a pickle aftertaste. It's just like really good to you. But like right now, that vinegar I got, it's you can either do it by the shot or you can mix that shot with an 8-ounce glass and drink it as more of a cool drink. Different flavors, but man, that shit. Every time I do that shot, I'm like, man, I might as well be drinking pickle juice. It's got to be close to the same, man. It tastes just same. Turmeric and honey and apple cider vinegar. It's like, ooh, I know it's good.
I've been
for me,
putting a
but
lot of
sometimes you
turmeric
gotta
into my foods lately.
It's
Just
kind of kick.
the seasoning, because it's supposed to be good for my digestive system.
You ever had
It's an
cayenne?
anti-swelling.
Cayenne
Well,
pepper?
I can't do any spice anymore, any hot spice. I mean, I can't even do black pepper. It is just like drinking fire. If I was, I mean, I'm serious, man. It's just,
No, I understand.
I mean, I
Everybody's
can't
got
even
their.
believe some of the, well, with my diverticulitis, there's a lot of different things that affect me a whole lot different than they used to, and one of the things that I used to love eating is spicy foods and stuff like that, and pepper was one of my favorite spices. I mean, and I can't even go near that stuff anymore. It's just amazing. It sucks because I
That's
really
how I
like it.
feel. Yeah, I'm that way
Yeah.
right now, and I would hate it if that happened. But I've also heard stories of like growers who would end up like becoming allergic to cannabis, and like imagine how miserable that would be. Like,
Oh my goodness.
they get like
The other
hives and shit when
day,
they're around it.
I had a Parmesan chicken sandwich. It I went into an episode not too long afterwards, but it was one of the best sandwiches I've had in a long time. but it was worth it because of the flavor. I mean, I hadn't tasted a marinara sauce for probably a good 5 years, 6 years, you know, and just it was an accidental order mix up, and I got it home. And when I was at home, I wasn't going back, and I was hungry, and I said, "The heck with it, I'm eating it anyways." Oh, it was good. I mean, man, it was good. Yeah.
Man, I love me some fucking hot food. I'm still, man, I know I'm gonna fucking just totally fucking regret that shit tomorrow, but man, I know I'm gonna end up putting away that whole fucking half a pound of that fucking volcano shit.
You
And
know
then
what
I'm
I'm
gonna
talking
fucking
about.
regret that shit, man. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've
You know
actually
what I'm talking.
the habanero, I fucking love that shit, man. How fucking that first bite, man, will make you fucking sweat. It's super hot. But then from there on out, man, it's flavor country, man. You're sweating, but you got
Ah,
that good flavor of the habanero. But man, I've actually had browns with some peppers that, man, I thought weren't even right, man. Where I just could feel that fireball like just go through your intestines. You're like, yeah. I
ooh,
mean, like cramps. You ever?
ooh.
I had fucking cramps. You felt like
Oh
cramps and
man,
shit from hot peppers, man. Just fucking.
as it's going
Oh
through.
man.
Oh my
Oh
goodness, that would be too
yes,
much.
yes. I've had fucking physical cramps. Physical cramps from peppers I've ate, man. Just fucking teary eyed. Ooh,
Man,
motherfucker.
that makes me hurt just thinking about it. You know,
What's
man.
what like as far as peppers go, like not sauces or anything like flavored with the pepper. What are like some of the hotter? Have you eaten like red habanero or any of like the things hotter than that, like the boot jalokia or any of that crazy shit, ghost pepper?
They did little Thai peppers, and I used to grow a lot of Thai peppers. Them little red. They almost look like shit. They can be like 3/4 of an inch long. Super
With heart
hot. I used to
spikes.
grow habaneros. But yeah, I have a love affair with habaneros. I absolutely love habaneros.
Do you like the
Ghost
red or the
peppers, man.
orange?
I like the orange the habanero pepper. That's the most flavorful, in my opinion.
Yeah,
There's just
it's a little
something
less
about that
spicy.
that flavor that's just worth the sweat, man. Once you get it on there, it's just delicious, man. Good on everything, but man, terrible on the gut. It's
I think
almost
those
like
are.
I heard you asking about the cayenne pepper there, Jack. That shit, man, that's a good diet aid. To be honest with you, it's good for you. Open up your breathing passageways. It gets into your fat cells and kind of burns that up as well. There's a lot of good stuff with the cayenne pepper tablets. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. It's got
peppers.
a lot of
I
good
drink
properties
that
to it.
shit.
You
Like
drank
Oh,
that shit?
oh,
Ugh.
I put it on top
What
oh.
of
bet
like a
did you
green
lose on
smoothie.
that?
It tastes
What
good.
bet
It
you
adds
losing there, brother?
some of these like veggie smoothies, like these organic places. You go get a green smoothie or a green juice, not even a smoothie. It's just like a bunch of
Put a shot of
vegetables
Ghost in
juice.
there.
You just top a little bit of it with the cayenne. It adds a nice kick. I don't know. It's really good for you. It's like anti-inflammatory, just like black pepper. It's got like black pepper has beta-caryophyllene, which is terpene in cannabis that many of us enjoy, and it
Love
helps my arthritis.
Makes sense why I used to love that black pepper.
So Jack, have you ever? You probably like this. Do you ever eat like red hot? The one like you can even the spicier red hots and fucking not the healthiest combination, but that shit's good. Is red hot and pork grinds. Oh, a couple drops on the pork grinds as you're putting them things away. Ooh, perfect combination. Perfect
I
combination.
love. You're talking about Frank's Red Hot, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I love their commercials. I put that shit on everything. My wife
Who
puts it
doesn't?
on her wings, chicken breast, fucking
Eggs.
chicken leg, yeah, eggs. I've seen my one friend, not with Frank's, but Tapatio, they put it on popcorn. That was next level for me.
Oh, are you kidding? Yeah.
Trying
Pizza.
popcorn.
Spicy popcorn.
I'm actually gonna have a slice of pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, Tommy, I
Pizza,
should have told him
yeah.
he loves this place called Pizza Port here locally in San Diego, and I got some tonight. I should have rubbed it in his face.
Oh, you should have read that.
I waited till he left. I was a gentleman for once. I was badgering everybody else earlier, so I gotta take it easy on at least one person, my fellow Clevelander from the past. We're both Cleveland boys originally.
There was a little place on the way down to Huntington Beach. I used to stop by and get my pizza slices before I got there, and then on the way home I grabbed a couple too. After I was out in there for 3-4 hours in the ocean.
Johnny, you're pretty close to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No. I want you to finish your story.
Well, yeah, I just used to go there and I loved their pizza. It was kind of like New York style in a way. They were real large slices, and you had to fold them in order to eat them. You know,
It's funny.
it was.
I love that style of pizza where you can fold it to eat it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm actually at a loss for words, man. I'm just checking some emails and the amount of organization that Jason and Ned have got onto the shout out list is like, it's like almost business like, man. It's like too organized. And I love it, man. I never thought I'd be that organized. It's too. They've got it broken down in like fucking 5 categories, new names, fucking perfect, fucking perfect. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to say. It's fucking incredible.
Is it adaptable where you can add names?
Yeah, it's an
into
updatable spreadsheet. Yeah.
Oh shit, man! You guys rock, man. That's awesome.
If we're shouting out awesome community members, I gotta also shout out Ancient Soul Grown. He bought a copy of the book and he's like, "Hey man, I do professional formatting. I'd like to help you for free." And went through the whole book and like made little corrections on like how to fill the page more fully and perfectly and the spacing between the photos.
That was your man? Right on.
Yeah, he hooked it up. So he's gonna get the credit, and he's gonna be the one who actually formats 50 Strains of Purple, which I'm currently writing. But yeah,
right on, man.
He did it so quickly, and what he did in just a few days took me like weeks and so much more time. So like I'm actually gonna like hire him, pay him to do the 50 Strains of Purple, because he proved to me what the quality of the work that he'll do for the second edition of 50 Strains.
That's amazing. It's amazing what talent people have. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was just like, "Dude, I'll do it for free." He just like went through and did like 10 pages as an example. I'm like, "Well, you already did 10, so you're basically." And he within a few days finished all of it. It's unbelievable.
Wow.
The community has been amazing.
Skill set.
Yep.
I'm telling you.
I was Stony Baloney from the dabs and smoking on this OG. I took a Fatso dab and smoking on Legend OG. There's Legend OG in both, because Fatso is GMO to Legend OG. But I thought you were in Oregon still, Johnny. So I was gonna say, oh, you should try this place. And anybody out there, if you're near Seattle, and I know Oregon's not Seattle, but it's more north than I am here in California. There's a place called Romeo's Pizza in Seattle. ROMIOS. It's like a hole in the wall, but that's, in my opinion, the best pizza I ever had. And I got like a sausage and pepperoni. It's like kind of not quite a deep dish, but a little bit thicker. So if you like that kind of pizza, really fresh ingredients. I don't have any like connection or spot with them, but yeah, like I love pizza.
Well, spoiled. You know, that marinara story that I gave you was a very once in a great while, because tomato has a lot of acids, and it doesn't do well with my stomach. So.
It's a nightshade. My buddy Sink Angel, Matthew Gates, he apparently, because there's something in there, he can't have tomatoes for some reason. They produce some chemical on top of the acids and everything else.
Yeah, there's a lot of different things. Go ahead.
Thursday is 1 year. Actually, I asked the guest Actually, fucking believe this. Believe this. Oh, I can see my lips are like fucking beet red from eating that fucking turkey. That's another thing too, man. Actually, the fucking sweats driving down the road was so bad. I actually had like fucking snot coming down my nose and shit from fucking earlier, man. Driving down the road. That's how hot that shit was. But back to the show. Because I'm still here. I'm still working on that bag, man. I just pulled out a piece and looked at it and went, put it back in the bag. I was like, I'm not ready for that one yet. Fucking, but I fucking asked somebody to be on the show, and this is Jack's quick, Jack, but don't say nothing because you'll figure it out. Seriously, I'm serious on that shit.
I'm not gonna say who it is. I wanted to say something as a joke before you reveal it.
I'm not gonna reveal it. That's the thing.
Okay.
I'm not gonna reveal it because
I was just gonna say, are you eating hot stuff because you're trying to train for another 24-hour episode? Because on the first 24-hour 420 episode, if you remember, at about 20 hours in, Sequence is like, oh, he's about to fall out, and then that's when you started eating those. I think you're putting hot sauce on potato chips, and it was.
That's right, you were too. You were trying to shock your system to keep awake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually did that tonight, man, for the ride home, man.
It worked too.
Actually, you know another reason I did it was for the contacts. That shit actually made my eyeballs sweat. Like it was actually like packed in lube. The drops in my eyes, man. It was almost better than the drops, man. They were like brand new after everything started sweating, man. I was like, this is nice, man. They're like, wow, like it just woke up. But
it was like that scene in Back to the Future when Marty was able to start playing again and get off the stage.
So there was a few unnames. We're just gonna leave them unnamed at this point. That there was one in particular that I asked to come on the show. I'm like, hey man, 1 year's coming up. You were helping kick this thing off, kind of drug me out on this bullshit. I think it's only fair that, I'd like you to be my first guest. And, all right, first guest, second season, basically. And, yeah, no. I even said, you ain't even got to give me the answer now. Let's go ahead and think about it. And obviously, talk about it. Whatever. Get back with me. I'm not even going to book anybody that day in case you change your mind. And I still haven't booked anybody that day, but it looks like it's going to be a wormhole. I was like, man, all right, whatever. But yeah, it looks like Thursday's a wormhole. But I think we'll just make that a whatever. We'll just I think Thursday night, I might actually just throw that number, throw a temporary number out there. It won't, just like one of the holiday things where I don't use the normal number. I just throw it out there in chat and kind of let it be what it is kind of thing happen Thursday night.
For how long?
I don't know. I haven't really thought, I haven't decided that yet. I haven't put a time on it yet. But it's just a thought. Because I'm supposed to have a guest, keep in mind. Keep in mind, it's an open door invitation, so I haven't really put a thought on, how long the open slot would be.
I'll say this, Eagle, I don't think it's going to happen this week, not for the reason, just like there's another show that has been pre-planned probably a while before you reached out to them that they've been hyping up for like a month that happens to be that exact same day. That's like a collab show. So yeah, I don't think they're going to end up showing up. But
hopefully,
maybe afterwards.
Hopefully it's a great reason, Jack. Hopefully it's a great reason. So I'm just going to go with that. I'm good-hearted. I'm going to go with that. I'm going with that. Either way.
Glass half full.
I haven't ruled it out. You know what I mean? Fate, good-heartedness, haven't ruled it out. Left the door open. So it is what it is. Whatever plays out, plays out. You know, no hard feelings. No hard feelings. That's the way I see it. But so free for all, community day, happy birthday show day, Thursday. And then Mendo Dope will be here Friday, hanging out, which I'm looking forward to. And wouldn't hurt since it's year 2, season 2 is what I'm officially calling it. Even though I'm keeping the episodes adding at the rate they are, I'm not gonna change the numbering. I'm just gonna, in my catalog, you know what I mean? There'll be season 2. So wouldn't hurt to maybe get on that page and be like, you remember that song you said? Remember the intro song you boys said? Bring it Friday for a happy birthday present. Ah, why not?
Never hurts to try. It's cool as
Never
hell that they
hurts to
show
try.
up, and I
That
think they
would
might.
be awesome.
I'm curious to see the rest of their album. I know they're busy. They're shipping out the DVDs and trying to finish up and ship the album.
This
So
is how much this about Honor Friday is. I didn't even ask. They asked me, they're like, hey man, what's going on? Can we come back on? We want to come back on, hang. And I was like, fuck, what day do you want to come on? It just so happens, I was like, just so happens. Let's make that the day after. Let's make that the day after. I could have probably pulled for the day of, but that's how open, good-hearted, good faith I was on the prior guest. I was like, I am not going to mix the two just in case the other one shows up. Let's make it Friday. I almost dumped my coffee.
Oh, don't do that shit. Don't do that shit.
But I'm greatly looking forward to it, man. I am fucking stoked about this shit. You know, I'm actually fucking, you think I'm blowing smoke up your ass, but I am fucking more hyped and more focused on this shit than I have fucking ever been. And that's for real. That is for real. I've fucking honestly told myself on a few issues that, you know, I'm playing to win on, you know, on the stream. I'm all in. No half-heartedness on this shit. I see it. Remember we talked in the beginning of this on seeing it in your head, manifestation, having to see it. I see it. I see it again, Jack. You know what's funny is I seen it as soon as I started seeing it again. And this is no bullshit. It sounds crazy as
The
fucking
numbers
crazy
came
can
back.
be. The numbers came back. That's fucking no word of a lie, man. It was like that day, fucking all day, like fucking Christmas and shit. I was like, it just you know drove it right home. That was that's what sealed the deal right there. It really did. You know, I was like, yep, this is. I can see it now. Cannabis, damn it. Guess we're together forever. You're not shaking me, Lady Cannabis. We're together forever.
That's right.
So,
and that's why you should keep the Buster tattoo.
Yeah, get
yeah.
that Tommy gun.
What was the deal sealing? Let's be honest. I don't think you were running other shit, right?
No, it was straight cannabis. I
There
actually
you go.
was telling it's when all right. let's ask. I'm asking this question as a morals question for you guys, not only here on the panel but in the chat. When morally do you have like real conversations with your children? You know what I mean? Is there an age to where you're having a fucking conversation with your child and made good, bad, other, you're real as shit? You know what I'm saying? This is what I did, or you know what I mean?
Well, I think
Is there
moral
honestly? Well,
conversations.
at this point, I've waited 21 years. You know what I mean? It's not like I broke this in any kind of information out when they were growing up. But as they're growing up and knowing cannabis as today, you know, like you, the question you have now, what's the story behind the money? You know what I mean? When do you say, when does the story from the bunny just be the bunny story to this is the deal? You know what I mean? What age? You know, is there an age? Is there an age, or do you just never? Actually, I've
So
at some point, and I kind of feel that with you guys too. There's some shit that, you know, I've told my kids, you'll never know. And I hope you fucking never know them places or feelings or anything, some of the shit I've seen. So there's some shit that,
Some
they just hope they,
I I
yeah, they shouldn't even be in anybody's, shouldn't
I
think
gotta
about
say
shit like
some things shouldn't be spoken.
that. Yeah.
I agree 100%. I think that you
That's
don't
my
have like
thoughts.
with the girls, you can tell them as much or as little as you want about the story. I just think for like as little or as much as you've already revealed about that story, in my opinion, even if you never
Fine.
said another word about it, I just think it's like, and it's your body, your choice. Obviously, you do whatever the fuck you want with it. But I think that story is, you were just talking about how you're like sort of like married to cannabis, and that if you look back at like your history with it, even if you never tell anybody the full significance or who you did what with, it just
Yep.
has that. Um, I've been doing it since that year, one, but two, it's like those were different days, whether
Yeah.
that's good, bad, or indifferent. I think that actually is sort of like a badge of honor. Anybody who was doing it in the outlaw days, you were doing right when the law disagreed, but you knew it was the right thing to do. And now the world's coming around and your kids can actually see that. It's not just you in your home. They can watch the news. They can say, I get advertised, oh, use this app to invest in cannabis stocks. And it's like, that's legally being pushed on lots of platforms. It's not like some fringe thing. It's like, that's now mainstream. So
So does the bunny have a strap of bullets going around his chest?
one of
Yes, he
them,
does have drops of bullets.
Okay,
They're actually,
I was
and
gonna say that's one thing you
are
could
they
add
sure?
to it.
You know what? You know what's funny is I
I love
took
that thing. I
this.
think it's great. I think like Jack's saying, I think that's literally your badge of honor.
It almost went maniacal as fuck at one point, though, and that's I almost put a Babs on there. He was almost taking out. He was almost gonna take out Babs at one point across the back. Things things got a little. I was like, no, I can't have Buster taking out Babs. But never went there. But no,
Gonna have those bullets ring across and do a little damage.
there's some tattoos you just like. I'm glad I never got
Yeah,
that. Sounded good
that's
when
some
I
good
was
stuff.
pissed, but I'm glad I never made it in the chair that night.
I was a lifeguard eagle at a pool, and this one dude had a candle on his leg, a candle that he got when he was pissed drunk. The candle was really like a dick, Like it was very penis shaped. Like the flame was like the head of the penis, and like it was pretty vulgar to the point that like one of the parents complained, and he had to like be asked to leave or cover it up. So yeah, definitely. I'm glad that you didn't get some of those drunk tattoos because they end up poorly for a lot of people. But I'm not gonna make it to the next 20, unfortunately. I do have a little early work to do in the morning. So I'll say, Johnny, it's been great seeing you. I hope you're doing well, brother. It looks like you're doing pretty good, hanging in there at least. Happy birthday again. And I hope you have
Appreciate
an
it.
amazing tomorrow as well. Treat every day like it's birthday. Another trip around
I
the star, whether you call it the sun or the star, live that good life, Do something nice for somebody.
I'm going with the star from now on. I like that. I like that.
Well, one of our buddies who's up in the stars is DOA, and so cool, and many others that we lost. So rest in peace to them. Peace and love, always. Love you, we nerds.
Always.
Eagle,
Always.
thanks for having me, brother. Catch you on the
Later,
next one.
Jack.
Thank you, Jack.
Thanks
man.
again for the shirt too.
Look good in that shirt, Jack.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
you do, man. I was gonna say you look good in that shirt. Yeah, that's some awesome stuff.
Jack, or Johnny, I definitely got to get you yours very quickly. If I would have known today it was your birthday, it sure would have expedited the process. That's for damn sure.
You know, I didn't even
Damn.
realize it was my birthday until I got a call today and was told.
Sometimes that happens. I've done that.
I was a couple of days back. I lost a few days and I'm not exactly sure how that happened. It was probably one of the episodes I went through. I tend to lose days when I go through shit like that.
Johnny, well, it doesn't make me feel any better, man. I got tons of respect and lots of love for you, man. You've been here pretty much since day one. Pretty much since
Pretty
day
much.
one.
It was right
And
there, right around. It was in March when I started watching it. The day that
you
Met
know,
Grower One said, "Hey, man, you guys should check this guy out." Man, I went over there and checked you out that first time.
you've been here,
And
man. I've watched you grow as
yeah,
a fucking grower. I mean, you came a long way in a year. It's just like this fucking show, brother. You've come a fucking long, long way, man. I'm proud
I'm
of you
pretty
as a grower
aggressive
and a
about the way
friend, man.
I appreciate that. Appreciate that.
For real.
I do. I do.
And I'm
I'm
glad
pretty
you fucking
aggressive about the way I go about things. You know, when I start doing stuff, I don't just go into it. I dive in head first. You know, and you know, going through all the studying that I did prior to it, and then getting involved in this show and being able to see and learn as I was going along, it was just like what a confidence building kind of a thing it was for me, and I just grew on it. That's all I can say. You know. And so I appreciate everything I've gotten out of this show. I'm a sponge. I mean, you can see
so
by where I've gone, you know.
go ahead, John. I'm sorry. You have gone. You went. I knew you were gonna take to the multi-tent thing. To be honest with you, I knew you were gonna just take right
You know,
off, man.
if I had my way, I'd turn my whole place into a tent. But at this moment, I can't do it. I have to, you know, just the other day, there was literally flash bombs that were blown off. It was a meth house takedown, and it was just a few
That's
trailers up
fucking
from.
scary.
Yeah. So I mean, it makes me feel like I need to get out of this area, truthfully.
Yeah, that's a good sign, Johnny. That's a
Yeah.
fucking good sign to get the fuck out of
I'm
Dodge.
I mean, heck, I've been here for 7 years, and it's never been anything like that before, ever. My mom was here for 17 years before that, you know, and it's just like I can't believe what this park has gone through in just the last year or 2 years. It's changed. I mean, 100%.
That's terrible to hear, brother. That's terrible
Yeah,
to
makes
hear.
makes me feel like I gotta run, get my ass out of here, you know, just to save.
Run.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what I was going to tell you there is, it's funny you brought up the sun. You know, that's another thing too. I didn't say the other night, when I was speaking with Pop there, was
Yeah.
another connection I found with him was his connection with the sun. To be honest with you, before my connection with frequency, you know what I mean? I've had a weird, all my upper tattoos all kind of tip their head to religion, or not calling anyone wrong or right. I've looked into a lot of them, taken a little bit of piece, you know what I mean? My little piece from them all, putting together, like almost like the whole way I encouraged to growing, learning to grow in the beginning. Take it all in, find those lines of truth, and make your own fucking list of, how to grow. Remember that? Take it all
Yeah.
in. You will see the truths across the board. Them
That's
are truths. You make
exactly
your list.
that's
That's kind of
exactly
way
what I did.
that's I kind of the approach I've taken with my outlook with spiritualism, religion, and stuff like that. I've looked into theory of species. I've looked into the Bible. I've looked into Buddhism. I've looked into this. I've looked into that. And fucking, I've taken my little pieces from everything. And well, it's been quite a ride, as far as that goes. At one point, I honestly was like a sun god person. You know what I mean? Before frequency, it was the sun, and the sun wouldn't. You wouldn't believe what that star. He was right. That star dictates in our everyday life. The energy it puts out, how it affects our moods, how plants grows, even how it affects our information, how it travels. It affects our internet today. Your computers, we get a fucking bombardment of X flares from the sun. Your computers, your cell phones, everything don't fucking work right that day. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? That
you
thing
get the
shuts
right
off. Lights
you get the
done.
right
We're done.
pressure, solar forces, winds, and stuff like that. It causes earthquakes. It causes eruptions from volcanoes. It is
We're
very
done.
effective to this planet. Yes.
And so at one point, I've got a lot of sun tattoos. I got one on each side of this arm, and you can't even see it. How the fuck did I do that? On the inner side, and I got one on the outside there. I've got a big one across the chest, and I have a black hole sun on my knee. All of them, be from that love to the sun. Even today, man, them fucking
Black hole sun,
overcast
is that from
days.
the song?
Somewhat, but there's a lot of religion. There's more. We don't even got time to tap into the black
Ah.
hole but there's a lot to all that, and I evolved through that. But man, there was definitely a time in my life where I looked to the sun. I mean, even today, man, you go out to the sun, we can feed. You actually get vitamins and everything just standing in that light. You know what I mean? It changes my mood. I could be, sit in the house, dreary day, go outside, spend a couple minutes in that sun, some fresh air, mood changer almost instantly. Charge your
Yeah.
batteries, you know what I mean? I love, very passionate about that song. But then I discovered frequency, and I think frequency kind of mucked things up for me there for a minute. But I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I'd love to learn the ways of Tesla. He was all about that kind of stuff.
Stay passionate about whatever it is you want to fucking do, Johnny. Just
Well,
stay
I know
passionate.
right now I'm passionate about my plants. And I think I I over exceeded my seeding the other day, the other full moon. I wasn't prepared for more babies to come into my area, but I just did it
Something.
anyways. Just you know, couldn't help myself.
It happens.
So now I'm looking around, going, "Wow, what? All my dirt, all my soil is literally potted up." I mean, you
Johnny, I'm
know,
fucking literally like maybe an ounce away from polishing off this whole bag of fucking volcano.
oh my goodness. I don't
Whew.
know. Be careful, you won't be
Dude,
able to
wish it.
sleep tonight.
Yeah, probably. Fucking, I should have put man, it'd be nice if you could have got some Medicaid. That's a way. That's a way how you fucking govern some medicated fucking food right there, man. Be like, woo. I want to fucking get high, but I just can't fucking eat no more of that shit.
Too hot. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's a ticket right there. That'll slow you down. Either that or wake you up. One of the two, right?
Brutal torture.
Brutal.
Loving
Brutal.
it though.
Yeah.
Man, almost 420.
Yep. We got what, 10 minutes? Just about 10? Right on.
I'm sitting here looking at Ned and Jason's work here, wondering, man, am I gonna go out on
You should give it a try.
out on their shout outs? And I need to get that know that list so I can run along with it.
In alphabetical order. Boy, that's going to blow you away for a minute.
I think I could keep up, man. It goes pretty quick, but I think I'm getting pretty fast at it.
Oh, you
Pretty
are, man.
fast. Yeah.
There's been a few times where you motorboated right through that.
Jason says, no, it's just a rough draft. All right, I'll wait until it's finished, Jason. And thank you, man. I am loving it.
It's
I am
awesome.
loving it, man. It is awesome.
If I had my hat, I'd go hats off to you because that's a fantastic. I love the Star Wars thing, man. That's badass, man. I love that. Whose idea was that, anyways? Who brought that up? Being a
That's all
Star
their
Wars kind of.
idea.
Was
I
it
don't
really?
know. That's all their baby. Yeah. I have nothing to do with that. I gotta give credit where credit's due. That's all their baby. They're killing it too, man. That's awesome.
That's great. I love it. I think it's fantastic.
Honestly, I was talking to I believe it was Vegas. I hope Vegas don't mind me sharing this conversation. But
I was gonna say before you say anything, I was gonna say I was wondering when Bingus was gonna throw something down. That's what I was gonna
Vegas
say.
Vegas does enough fucking
He's
awesome shit though.
talented, man. That guy, he's got some talent.
I was
Been
telling
around
him
the
the other
block.
day, man, you know, the gifts that I get from people like this, I pretty much consider a gift, from Jason and Ned. That's they put time in there. That's a gift. Time is priceless. Some thoughts, some imagination. There's a lot that went into that, man. I appreciate that shit. And we that's what I was telling Biggest, man. That shit means more to me than any fucking monetization I can do for the show. I'm serious, man. I would rather see something like whenever time Kazoo I grew some, fucking Bingus, all the other people that have taken time out of their fucking day, unasked, unsolicited, and did something nice and fucking just, here you go, Detroit River Rat. I mean, hammered emails. I mean, there's quite the list. I need to. There should be a list right there. I should tack on into the fucking shout out list. Special thanks to, you know what I mean? Because there's a nice list there.
Exactly. Yeah.
That shit means so much to me because it was thought. You know, it's thoughtful. It's heartfelt. It's all It's all for the right reasons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I cherish that shit more than any dollar. Than you know what I mean? That shit means
I'm,
more to me than any fucking dollar, any fucking day.
I mean, I got something right here that Kazoo did, and he gave it to me.
Ah, that's pretty badass, man.
I mean,
That's
you know what
so
I'm saying?
lifelike, man. That's he nailed it there, man. He
Did
did an
he
awesome
just
job.
kill it or what? I mean,
Absolutely.
that's just like that's my boy DOA right there. I mean,
Right
and he
before
took
he
time.
said
He didn't say
his
anything. He just
catchphrase,
did it. He just did it on his own fruition. He didn't ask anybody. He just did it, you know? And I totally, man, I'm going to get that thing. I'm going to get it framed up, you know? It's going to go into a proper frame. It's going to be well displayed and protected.
you know what? That look right there, that look, that in particular look. Do you know that look? Do you look at that picture and tell me what that look is? Because he had that look after he said something. Do you know what I'm talking about? And he had that look every time. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Whenever he said peace and love always.
Nope. I wish. Well, that probably two. Probably two. But I've had him on enough on the show. I've looked at his face enough times. But he had that in particular look. He would look directly into the camera. Again, I love doing things this live because it's all documented. All this shit's documented. You know what I mean? You can go
That's
back
right.
and check any of this. Go back. That look right there is the look he gave after he said the phrase. You know what I mean?
No, you know what I mean, man?
Yeah. Know what I'm saying? He always had that curl brow and he'd look at you like, do you really know? He actually had that look on his face like, do you really know? Do you really know?
That
That's
was
the
in
look
that
right
group of
there.
pictures. That was in that group of pictures that I threw up in honor of him on that day, and he pulled that one out, and I thought that was a good representation of it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. Most definitely missed. That's for sure.
Yeah,
I am sweating it. I don't know why I keep. I honestly can't stop eating that fucking jerky.
it must be good. It must be
It
good.
is pretty
Or you're
good.
hungry.
My
One of the
guts.
two.
Nah, I don't think I'm hungry. I've been eating all fucking day, man. I think it's just good. I'm gonna definitely be regretting that shit tomorrow. Weather permitting, I actually supposed to set some trusses tomorrow. So I hope
Oh
not
wow.
because like bending over with fucking fire acid can probably be good.
Not for the guy behind you, anyways.
Not for anybody. Sounds bad for
That'll
all
curl some
around.
attitudes right there. Oh shoot. Yeah. Well, it's just about ready
So
for
do
us to
you
hit
have
that.
any yeah, get the damn song ready. It is most definitely. So do you have any Well, maybe you shouldn't share. Is it one of those things like blowing out the candles? Do you have any kind of thing you've set for yourself for the next year? That birthday kind of wish, something you're gonna
Well,
ask yourself to be or do this year?
I don't do anything like that, but my goal for myself is to get beyond my health issues so that I can start functioning. And I told my doctor the other day when he told me he wanted to slow down, I said, hell no, I'm talking about breakneck speed. You know, I said, we're not slowing down for shit. I said, I need to get all my stuff taken care of because I don't know what the future's got for this place. So I need to get myself straightened up and medically lined up so that I can start moving forward. So my next thing is to get my operation on my neck so that I can know that that's structurally sound. You know, after I get that, bada bing, man. I plan on looking into trying to start up a worm farm on top of what I'm doing, an actual worm farm.
Nice.
You know,
Uh,
so that's kind of like what I was thinking.
that's pretty cool, man. Gotta
Yeah.
have something. I'm glad it's already there. You know what I mean?
Well,
I'm
yeah, I've
glad the
I've already
vision's
thought
already there.
I've looked at things and I don't know if I would be very good at um well, I don't know. I don't know if I would be good at making things happen in the cannabis field. I probably could, but I just know that there's a lot more lines of business through the worms.
Right on. Yeah,
And
I did. Yeah.
but as it sits right now, I could be naive. There could be a lot more lines of business through the cannabis than I'm actually seeing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's a
Well,
big, wide open range to jump onto and ride.
there's nothing wrong with changing the journey as you go along. The key is just getting it going, my friend.
Yeah,
It's just one of those things. The worm bin might take you off into a direction, but in the mix of that, you're like you said, it made. Oh yeah, this is where I need to be, and this is the foundation for that. You know what I mean? They may be just
exactly.
all footsteps in a direction you haven't seen. You've kind of seen, but you haven't seen the whole thing. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I can't see the whole picture yet. I know that it's gonna happen. I know this is where I want to be at because this is where my heart is, you know. So
Johnny, it's time. Happy birthday,
yeah.
Johnny.
Yes.
420 again.
Thank you very much. Happy 420, everybody. Cheers. Bye now.
Going in Jack style on this. That cherry fritter. Dab, cherry fritter dab. Oh, man.
I gotta top this baby here.
Ed Westport, much respect to you.
Hey,
GMO, much
Chad, I thought
respect
you
to
were coming
you.
on, Chad. I thought Chad was
Admiral,
coming on tonight.
tons of respect for both those guys. A couple other people right there. Well, a couple people in community living the dream right there as well. What I call dream chasers. Oh man, that shit is good. Ooh, cheers. That's tasty. That's fucking. The apple fritter was good, but man, this is fucking good.
What kind is that?
Cherry pie times apple fritter
Woo.
mixed together. It's pretty tasty. That
I
was a
think
monster dab too.
I want to give a big shout out to Miranda Family Farms um for his addition into our project for DOA. I just want to, you know, big shout outs to him.
I agree, Johnny. Thank you for throwing that out there. Ooh. That was fucking delicious.
Oh. Whoa.
I feel your wolf. I feel your wolf, Johnny. You okay? Wolf. I agree.
That made my third eye squint for sure. Man, I like that saying. I hope you don't mind I'm using it because it works well on this program. Whew, man, I'll tell you what, that kicked me right there. All right, on that note, you got work to do tomorrow. I'm sure you got a little bit of work to do tonight. Get some stuff taken care of, got some watering, pruning, whatever you got to do. I am going to say thank you, everybody, for your happy birthday wishes. I appreciate that. One more year around the star. Plenty more to go. Lots of more adventures to go, you know. So it's exciting times. I can't wait for them. It's just nothing but bright futures from here on out. So I'm excited about everything, and I'm so happy to have met everybody throughout this community. You know, especially you, Eagle. You're the first one that started this off. Me meeting you made me meet all these other folks. As a matter of fact, I was able to meet DOA, and he turned into my best friend.
Man, that's heavy words, John. Them are heavy words.
So blessings to you too, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man. And I'm honored to know everyone that I've met this year, man. Hey, we've won. I guess I look back. We won some, we lost some. We know, we know who they are. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But I don't regret any of that time. And you know me, and I'm making this quite public, man. Any of the ones that have any of the lose sums are always welcome back. If you can fucking, if this is the way I see that, if you can drag your fucking tail back in here and fucking say hello, you're always welcome. You know what I mean?
Hats off.
Yeah.
Hats off.
So,
yep.
I hope I see some. I actually hope I see some of them come back this year too. So, man, I'm grateful for every one of them. Every story, every night. It's been a ride.
I will do a poke out there. See if I can't make that happen.
Appreciate it.
All right.
You have a good night, Jamie.
All right, brother. Love you. Talk to you later, man. Are you guys out in chat?
Good day.
Yes. Yes. Most definitely. I can't get my leave button to come up. There it is.
No mutes. No mutes. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. Another night, another great episode. Thank you, THC4PT, PTSD. Oh man, why do I gotta fuck that up every time? Great guy. Was very much been trying to get him on for some time now, and I'm just again grateful that shit lines up and make it happen. Got a great guest hopefully for tomorrow. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. We'll try again with them because they are worth it as well. Yeah. If not, we'll make it work with another wormhole or whatever comes our way. Tuck and roll, baby. That's the way we do shit around here. Let's get these shout outs going. You guys know the deal. Thank you for so much for hanging out night after night. Again, it ain't just bullshit. I'm grateful for this shit, and I'm not afraid to say it. Starting out with our friend. We miss you, brother. Sub cool. There ain't no bullshit. I miss that cat, man. If he was here, I honestly wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be doing this. I'd be hanging out in this chair. Miss you, brother. Sub cool, D's House of Dank, Mama Law 710, Scarecrow 420, Green Thumb Bum, Christina MG89, Unplugged 705, Medical McGullicuddy, Rick T, the Rebel, the 9G207, Baby and Salinas, Dave's Not Here, Tom Smooth, Greg Walker, Mendo Dope, T-Dog, Dung Beetle, Red Eye Jedi Grows, Mother Nature, Justin Conway, Duckweed, Runboy 7426, Justin Goodhart, Strongman, Okie Grower 75, Corey Treble, Michael Wallace, Small Vision 420, Who's Your Cat Daddy Taco, Don Slug, Rick S, In the Bushes 827, James Siemens, man, I'm glad you got that t-shirt. Kevin Hahn, World's Last Hope, Patsman 420, Biominter, Dirt Road Dude, Ken Shiba, Jose Ramirez, Red Eye Rustler, Deb Goblin, Dr. Bug, Lightyear, Acetone, 710, Canuck, Canna Queen, Genetics, Stabby, Fuminor, Tanaze, Dirtman Dan, Keith the Black Sales, Mr. Bacillus, Zen Premium Gardens, Rasta Bob, Rasta Jess, Soil Roof, Small Tubes, Tyler, Frosty Buds, Nora Michigan Micro, Ouija Buds, Dub T Roy, Big Jar Grove, JC, Modern Genetics, SoCal Weedner, John, Last PPJ 15, Green County Grower, CJ Apple, Perfectly Imperfected, Dollar Tree Grower, T1 Productions, State Grower, DOA Grown Meds, Miss Nudie Grows, Genevieve Eats Weed on YouTube, I Gruesome, Johnny Kennedy, Nutrient Shootouts, Donnie Nicky, Zoe and Slammer, NNY, Pixel Monkey, St. Bernard's Observation Boots, Clover 420, High Spy, Aldridge 25, Miss Madam T, Stu Moon, Mo Grower, The Can of Crot, Loki Grows, the Cass, this guy, Burton 7979, sorry, Cass. Polish Hammer, Midwest Outlaws 31, Voodoo Ultras, Fresno Nerds, Cali Connection, Wolverine Grower, Big Jar Grows, Jimmy One for Life, Laid, Wayback Farmer, D Block, MMP Nations Creations, Amber Lalonic, Psychedelic Warlock, Artist LD, Serge Sticky, Rob, Big Dave 420, Brent Wendell, and Big Ed 1961, Manawani G3, The Green Click, James K, J&K, Triple G, Mr. Sprinkler, Brittany and Tyler Teasley, Hope Farms, Lisa G, John, BG Crazy for You, BGWG 420, Dr. Budswell, Purple Thumb OG, Arthro Sensimilia, and Arthro, Just Space 420, Beast Coast Grower 420, Sir How, Trey Malone, Keep It Real, Hagerton, Seb Zeppelin, Audit Everywhere, BT, Double D Grows, Bingus, Green Puffin Man, Alex Boykachev, Chef Life, School of Crop, Cause I Love It, Green Mountain Grower, Southwest Okie, Real 100, 212, Andy Man, Miranda Family Farms, Page Farms, Be All Flower, Ryan Henderson, Green 13, Noob Sailbot Wins, Kingdom Aquaponics, Indra, Michigan Native, Mary James Medgard, Dreamer 77, WD, Bad Bunny Nutrients, Mr. Green Pots, Mr. Green Nugs from 619 to 664, Spaniard Kruger, Jones and Grow, Papa G Grows, Raz, Amy, Dro Grows, Cast, the Grow From Your Heart podcast, Lily Luna, the Green Men Flock, Jeremiah Miranda, Stony Creek, Lost Art, Mr. No One, LG 420, Giant Mike, Prometheus, Soil, Jason Istone, P. Win, David Colby, Mason 662, Scroggy McScroggerton, The Goddess Grows, Kaylee, Chad Brad Farms, Paulie P. Bjorg, Kevin Drodrick, Mike Anto, Dave Hudgens, Jay Hudgens, UDA. You fuckers that caught the Mike Concho. Funny. Jay Huggins, UDA, Green Tree Hugger, Kush Cloud, Joshua Stevenson, Home Organic Buds, or Organic Home Buds, Warren Nelson, Cam Wood, Wayne Messick, Show Love Always, Kelly Stone, Texas OG, Chuck Norris, Serge S, Claire Fresno, Happy Guy, Tommy, Timothy McKimmons, Neo, Justin Beans, Chronic 88, Fat Belly, Real, Jennifer Steele, Kimbus 03, Turf Farmer, Shannon Stevens, Carlitos, Latinos, Gator Country, Mr. Speed, Wolfstein, Firesoul, Wooly Wookie, The Goddess Gold, Rasa Bob, White Feather, Grows, we're missing you. Where the fuck you at, White Feather? Burning Shrooms, Tone Grows, Dank, K-Man Grows, BX Gunner 81, Smith Dude, Noob Grows, Sean McCann, Jay Munn, Steak Agenda, Wild Cannon Grow, Ball Dog, Huron Cannabis Council, Alyssa Paris, Rock Fam, Justice Smith, 420. 420 bin, fresh grow, thriving herbs, high boy. Your mailman grows, we be growing, Australian grown, love for the plant, Argo American, smart poker, unfrozen caveman. Hawaii's highest surfcraft, Michael Groom, Jeff Lowenfels, Mobius Gross, Egg, Brownie, Sandy, Elliot Harkins, Mystic Flavor, The Foraging Gardener, Overwater, Overkill, Seattle Steve, Shadow Warrior, Valley Green 514, Amelia Jensen, Oz Indica, Dr. MJ Coco, Brandon Russ, Matthew Gates, C's Bag, Drone Star, Shotgun Willie, Dake Yoda, Jay Simmons, Sure Bro Grows, Clackamas Coop, GJ Conley, Aaron the Grower, late 1978, Michigan Grown Buds, Your Boy, Roy Boy, Delta 9, Jay McCandles, Clackamas 420, Sinky Colas, Dylan Steinfort, PFC Farms, Husky Garden, Sun Growth 707, J8 Growth, J420, Cascadian Growth, Tito's McGee, Four Plants A, Weedworks, Captain Scrog, Skunky Buds, Hans Warrior, Jackie Young, Terry Lee Live, Gasser Tempe, Andy N.D. Urge, Green Jr., Leon from All Purpose Plus, Green Goose, 11 Smiles, 11 Bindu Buds, Michael Rasta Grows, Dan the Indoor Man, Gromy Homie, Hamilton Grows, Clip Smoke, Keystone, Can of Flame, PA, Big High 710, Eugene Greenleaf, Ace True Hustle, Friend Dark Conlos, North of Arizona, Beer Grow 420, No Sellout, Jesse White, Castaigne Yeti, Introvert Joe, Synonix, Soso J, Vixen Robin, Killer 8 Mo, James Buttercream, C-Dub from NorCal, The Pharmacy Seed Bank, Dreadhead, Smokey 616, Curtis Mahan, Matt Myron, Morte, Rick Heyman, Stephanie Dora, Antenna Seeds, Vicarious K, Mike Rubles, the Drew Bear 420, Maxi 751, Michael Wallace, Slow to Get Up, Stu Moo, Popco 719, Bakeway Shakes, Old Smoke, PWC Grown Buds, Water Wash, Mr. Weed Blunt, Old School Grower, Chad Westport, Hunter Growing, Flora Nugs, My Little Piece of Heaven, Pungent Sound Seeds, Goliath Grower, Richard T. Chrissy, Wannabe, Mr. Soul, Food Spectrum, Gone God, Larry Hensel, Real, 2,000 Years of Tradition, Mr. DK Onley, Pimp Jan McBodie Face, Show Me Sasquatch, Fuck Google and You, Going Well, Canadian Restore, Porter Farrell, Carl Wright, Zephyr, Humble Farms, Henry Farms, Seldom Seen, Oak Park Girls, Hell, 97 and 82, Skunky Packs, Martial Artist 2012, Microslave Hafner, Daniel McDizzle, Manically Fit, KGB, Robert, Mr. Green Fingers, Motherfucking Thomas, Rancho Costa Plenty, Monkey Balls, Andrew Chappie, Bobby Lynn Means, Trent Digger, Mac, Mr. Mac, Tony Lake Lone, Bill S. Weed Piece, Tater Delicious, Minty, Country Roots, Huron Fire Genetics, Herd Creeper, Big Ray 420, TD 101, Buds and Hazard, Mr. Club 14, Peter B-Man, Farm 616, Snarl Up, Max Groom and Ruby, 311 Mix Up, Kender Grows, Evergreen, G Friends, Tree, MMJ, Matt S, Say Bob, Dragonfly, B, Justin Meds, Travis Walls, Lucky Mike, Seattle Chronic Seeds, King Chronic, Titan from Blessed Coast Seeds, Shango, Gas, Wabasco for Life, John Smith, Tommy Trico, Sink Popping In, Boca King, Raz, Pop Little, Slow Roll, Spiky Pallets, Oscar Green Jr., Matt Steelbird, Indo 11, Stephanie B, fucking commercials. God damn you two. Oscar Green Jr., Matt Steelbird, Indo 11, Stephanie V, Shark Pulley 989, Bronze Sovereign Garden, Stoner Nation 420, Joe Y, Bugs 1, 313, Haunt, Painted Lady, Frank Booth, Jay Myers, The Mid, to Chat, Mr. Manny D, Bag Seed, Dr. GG Charette, Dr. DGC Jeff, Shredder 911, Dutch Grows, Scallywag 420, Skillbo 1, Medgrower 1, Empire Breeding Co. for Growley, Lost Leaf, Liam Mass, Danny Dako, B Bear 7, Allie Noble, CK, Tom Trinidad, Looney Jester, Smoking Whisk, Small Town, Tim S, Mr. Lazy, Rafter Grows, Automation is Freedom, Rob, Robert Hazelton, Drawer, Michigan Corey, Double Tap, Mr. Green Thumb Bum, 420, 808, Rooting Prospects, the Cannon Bus Driver, Hating Life, Kenny 710, Operation Grow, T-Bed, TM 42696, Rudnut 619, Dr. Scrambles, VB Moonrock, GHF BioMinter, Bio Greens, that is, Stealth Grower 56, Hanky Stinky 420, OG, KP, Ganja Nana, Your Mama, Georgia Joe, Rory Rodriguez, B Growing, Nature's Best Nugs, Killer B Gross, Ganja Whisker, Ganja Wizard, Husky Guards, Nut Tree 420, Dr. Ooh, Soil for Life, Bully for Life, the Jeffro 420, Beavis 698, Dr. Franklin Booty, Goddamn my big Ted's Test, the Riffin' Fat Boy, Jack Greenstock, 420, Boom Farms, Charlie Farms, 420, Eldridge, 25, Smiley Gardens, JD's, Misty's, Snug, Smoke and Grow, Frazier, Grow Koski, Twisted Roots, Faded Farm, 420, Jeff Dorowski, Genetic Memory Farms of all 420s, Cameron, Mr. Bagsy, Jill Carter, Mystic Marks, Mystic Roots, Mystic Rower, sorry about that, Ginger Snacks, DTE, Groze, Rick Wolf, DLP 2372, Ned Denver, Mike Denver, Sergeant Pepper 420, Cannon Trooper, Blind Cat 420, Light Up Again, Tim, UKSIF 420, Buddha Boy, Devin Shipwreck, Budsville, USA, Resurrection Prophet, Chris Martinez, Dankman Dan, Dankman 420, Red Center Farms, Good Life, Joni Bell, Cheech and B, Most Hated Grower, The Major General 420, The American One, W Digger 714, Shrates, Kineos, Genetics, Mountain Skies, Ready, Hit That Hot Fire, Chris Mertz, Ian, Save Robbie, Sergeant Live, Hepa Cam, Finger Lakes Finest, Ridge Patch, Dozer Mood, Southern BT Grower, Choose Medical, Jerry Blair, Plus One Mushroom, Secret City, Pioneers, My Little Tent, 2042, Spacewalker, Christian Tremont, T. Berry, Heart and Soul, Homegrown, Mike B, T. Dwayne, East Coast Will, Heidi Day, Galactic Gardens, Mike Smill, Elliptus, My Natural Farms, Pacific Northwest Seeds, Ross, Kaya Paul, Lemon Hoko, Trent, My Rita's Juicy Life, Richard 420, Grant Manuel, for Mary Bond, Sammy Sizzle 81, 90 Cole, it's Chris Mo, DK Trades, Vision Creators, Guru, Kind Brew, Cannon Nation, JJ Wire, Gromies, Broski, 808, Weekend at Bernie's, K-Bag, Justin Station, Strong Style, Organic, Zippy, iMedic 31, Honesty, K-Hale, Me Off Flower, Brett Hoog, Todd Kendricks, Newton, K&T, Chris D, True Soon, Photons Foe, Natty Dread, Barbara Matthews, Ancient Soul Grown, Kevin Jiu-Jitsu, Canada Health and Happiness, Berserk 215, Collab, Low Cut, Albert Trenley, Mo Manic Meds, Raz Benchy, Helen, Huge Annex, James D, Atomic Smooth, Miss Jill, Big Daddy LT Gardens, Big High, sorry, no big, High Fly 420, Lobster Brush 420, Lobster Brush Bro, Mother Tree Maine, Red Pill, Your Boy Roy Boy, I believe that's the third time, Static Shaman, Gibbons, Ruhan, Rick W, Comfortably Numb, One Smoke Away, The 840 Show, Rick Lamb, Red Pill, Cannabis Pursuit, K Rolling, Woodley Buzz, Logan Man 81, Oil and Flower Podcast, Buddha Blake, that is. Cheers to you. Warren Dixon, Pink Lady Luck, El Mondo 420, surrounded by Key Ferrari Farms, Fringe Dweller, Single File, there's Happiness Without Guilt, Richard Forbes, David Pimenta, B4 People, Nick T, John Reese, Without Bob, Prince Patty, Daniel Bergman, Puffin, Green Puffin Man, B, Dungdilly, take it or leave it, James Chung, Sarge Grows 818, John Wayne, Crueling Roots, Sister Golden Hair, El Dankarino, K and F Garden, Blake 1030, choose one, only Pete, Farmer, James, Crypto Dope, HIP Grower, Matt Levine, Dan Marino, Chronic Wonder, Sunrise Grove, Top Floor Genetics, Mole Vision 420, Cantu Cannabis, Jesse Fisher, My Dog Nelia, Rooster, Alex Hardy Gear, Medicropper, Daniel Grows Photos, Milton Grow Med, Sunrise Grow, Lexi, Brittany, and Koo, my baby girls. I love you girls so much. Every heart, mom. Beating my heart, I swear. No Limit 916, Grumpy Toad, Alchemistin, Canamix, Soil Brewing Addiction, Roz, Joe, Alex D, Dirty Ore, Catfish, High Power, Thunder Dan, Propagation Station, John McDaniels, Lisa Marie, fucking YouTube commercials, Blaze Daily High, fucking, there ain't no Fry Dipper, Perpetual, Eagle Proud Warrior, still swear that's a setup. Sarah smiles for you. There ain't no way terrible Ted will fly. They'll fucking, this one will take us down quicker. Shit. Fucking Ted will take us out fucking faster than shit. There's definitely no Ted. Holy cow. Can't believe they even suggested that shit. Damn. Back to fucking Zepparella. Frank Asada, the Dink Duchess, Keno, Kelly Maxwell, Captain 420, Stink Fat. What about Bob, Iljuster 420, Pop Shrooms, John Grosky. Hopefully I'm saying that, John. If I'm not, I'm fucking sorry. Dugan, Gangsta. Am I saying that right? Yeah, Dogan Gangsta. Of course, THC before PSD. And this is some serious shit. Those of you guys that aren't on this list, man, it's sad to see when you start a project that you started, I helped you start, and I moved on to other things. You turn your back. It sucks, man. I ain't never said nothing about any of y'all, but I fucking still have much love and respect for you fuckers. Cheers. Took yourself off that fucking list. You guys know the deal. Do something nice for somebody, even though they may have turned your back on you. True. Have a good one, guys. Have an amazing, what the fuck is it now? Wednesday, hump day. Have a great day. Much love and respect to all you guys. You know the deal. This is the end of your day. Please get some rest. If this is the beginning of your journey, please make it a fucking amazing day. More often than not, please do something nice for somebody. Random acts of kindness do save lives. And I'm never gonna quit cheerleading this shit. Love you guys. Join me tonight. I don't even want to announce it. I don't want to curse it. Hopefully tonight I have an amazing guest. Watch out for Instagram. Hopefully I can confirm very soon. If not, catch me a little later for a wormhole. Scheduling problems happen. See you guys tonight. Again, as Chad pointed out, thank you, Chad. Happy birthday, Johnny. Fucking hope you get everything you want.